And recording. Beautiful. Alright, here we go for first session of campaign proper, everyone.
Finally.
Right, okay. I guess there really is no other way to start than to start. Earth. After a long month, barely making your way through the Astral Sea.
A letter.
Earth is the only thing you could think about. Getting to finally place your feet on something firm. The Star Moth ship that the four of you had stolen on your escape from prison was badly damaged. The Silver Winds. And it could no longer land in water. This would become an issue, as when you finally made your way.
Where are the fidget toys?
I was gonna say a pause. We're gonna pause.
Oh, thank you.
Remember where we picked up. After a long period of time, POML had managed to locate the Astral Elf prison, tracking down Ulfirc. After being commissioned by his employer to find where his missing team had gone. The jailbreak was successful, being able to loot a large amount of not only your own belongings that had been stolen from you for quite some time, but plenty of gold and magic items to boot. Heading on to the Silver Winds, although damaged in the escape, you began making your way back to realm space, as 3 of the 4 of you shared that as your star system that you call home. You wanted to keep a low profile, as to not draw too much attention to yourself, so the Rock of Brawl was not going to be your destination. But also, knowing the rules of most cities that port the Sword Coast, you knew that you couldn't dock where your ship was, or rather where your ship is. You couldn't dock your ship. Strictly. No one's allowed to know that spell jamming is a thing, unless you're in the need to know on Toril. So, gathering what you could, tearing off a few floorboards, you docked the Silver Winds off the horizon of the first town you saw in your descent, and having to raft your way, you eventually, after a few days at sea, made it to Baldur's Gate. It is currently morning, before before most of the crowd hits the streets, and as you pull up on the docks, you immediately think the first thing you need to do is find a place to rest after the trip you've had. And as it so happened to be, you see a nice comforting sign for the Low Lantern Inn. A large 3-masted ship docked right on the waters.
That's the one. That's you gotta go.
There's still sand in me.
Those salt waters.
I brought my waterproof boots on my trip, but they weren't enough.
They're not tall enough.
At least now, we can rest.
And you all begin to pull yourself up on the ladders on the docks, and looking around, seeing that there thankfully isn't that many people to be alarmed by a walking ooze, rather, through the streets. You quickly make your way over to the Low Lantern Inn. Inside is a lively tavern with plenty of gambling, drink having, and storytelling amongst the various crowds, and this place is packed. You know that if you guys want to talk about anything, no one's going to be able to hear it over the noise of this place.
Why do you still have the microwave?
In order to transport you much easier.
No! It's bad. It's a bad box.
I know it's not ideal, but some people may not take well to seeing you around here, perhaps. Slimes are not common.
You can't actually see him looking around per se. It's just a slime ball
Yeah.
or anything. But
You see the nucleus.
yeah, like
kind of
the,
jostling.
No, you can't because it's a solid metal kind of thing, so you can't see inside of it.
Can you
Yeah.
guys like describe what the characters look like?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
That's the thing to do.
Saul Slimeball. He's a slime ball. He's about maybe, I don't know, a foot and a half tall in his spherical form. Probably like a small dodgeball size, if anything. He looks completely made out of mercury. You can't see through him. He is not clear.
Your Palm Gear device is ready to pair.
Oh, what a lovely voice you have.
Palm Gear device is now paired. Enjoy.
Great, now
Oh,
our
we
video
haven't had dinner yet.
because of you. Thanks a lot, Sarah.
You're welcome.
And if anything, you do see like a little, like a slightly from his blob shape, like a slightly goes up a little bit and like kind of like looks around the room and everything, and just like nobody's paying attention. I think we're good. Why do you have the microwave lights?
So POML is like 8 feet tall. He's very broad, very wide. It's like a lot of like dark metals all around him. He does have kind of like almost like a metallic fin coming off his head and kind of going down. Very lots and lots of metal on him. He is very tough looking. Has a pretty large shield that's probably just put on his back right now. It's like a big kite shield type of thing. And a very ornate looking sword that has a nice glow to it. In the middle of his face is like a big crystal, like amethyst looking eye. Just one single eye, very Cyclopsian. And then very much like the sides of his mouth, it kind of is indented a little bit with like whenever he talks, it kind of glows and like reverberates almost as to show that he's talking, and then it ends in like a little what looks like a mouth, but it doesn't seem to actually like move or anything.
Kind of like Cade 6.
Kind of like Cade, yeah. But it's very dark metals and then bits of purple and whatnot.
Whoa!
Oh.
Very much like this.
Way more purple than I thought.
Yay, it's
Nice.
cool.
That's badass.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a very big robot man.
Okay. So I'm an Astral elf. She has really very pale blue skin, very pale green hair. On her neck are just deep looking scars. Her ears are pointed but are kind of chiseled. She has scars all over her body, everywhere. And I didn't think about what she was wearing, honestly.
You were able to find some of your old armors.
Okay.
They were a little bit loose fitting, but you're able to tighten some straps and get to work.
Alright, so just boots, pants, poofy shirt, coat.
Pirate.
Yeah, pirate vibes.
And,
And an aquamarine ring.
Details.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And Ulfirc, he's a fairly stocky dwarf. He's a dwarf. Do I need to say much more? But
Dwarf.
no, he's got kind of a decently long beard, probably about mid chest.
Color?
Kind of dark brown, almost black, with kind of streaks of white because he's getting a little older.
Okay.
Zaddy.
Kind of
Push 200.
got a few cuts and bruises around him, a few old scars from his time in the mines. Got sort of kind of lightweight industrial yellow armor, lots of scratches on it. You can see bits where the metal just shines through the paint because it was just scraped off. A lot of pouches and bags on there for holding stuff. Got a pickaxe slung over his back.
Definitely the most functionally dressed out of the four of you right now.
I'm naked.
I'm armored.
Yeah, he's,
Pommel's like, I am extremely
armored.
functional.
Yeah.
Functional.
The only thing is, it's like, does he have on like clothes that's hiding his metal body? Or is it
No,
just full
there's
on?
no
Yeah.
clothes. It is pure metal.
Exactly.
All right, we're 2 for 2 on naked group chat. Okay,
Nice.
sweet.
Also, her eyes are the Astral Elf starry galaxy eyes, but they're more tinted blue.
Blue star.
I actually have a. Gosh
Looks
dang
like
it!
a
Why does this
little
website have to
galaxy
reload
eye.
every
It's
time?
the
I love
the
it, I love
white
that.
the white of the eyes are a like a spacey black with
Or is it like
kind of a blue pupil iris combo that.
I was thinking like
Or
the
just-
entire, kind of like Aleph, just the entire thing is just galaxy.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
I do have a mini of this guy. I kind of messed with how he looks. His hair is not the right color, but other than that, the details are pretty spot on.
While you're finding that, Pommel, now that you
That
have
is a
all
handsome dwarf.
now that you have all
I
successfully
like his hair.
now that you've all successfully made it
He's
to
got long hair and a sort of pony.
we're gonna let everyone see this now.
Oh my god.
An industrial dwarf.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's his wand of magic
Let me see the
missiles.
zaddy.
Wand of magic.
We got plot. Pommel. Now that you have successfully completed your first task of getting everyone out of prison and safely back to your home system, you recognize where you are and know that you can use some of your resources to get a message or at least a wanted poster up to Brawl.
Right. You all enjoy your rest and food. I will get us communications with Brawl. Someone draft up a poster for help.
I can do that.
While you do that, I'm gonna go buy us around.
Yes.
Enjoy it for me.
I'll have yours.
There you go. While you begin drafting up a wanted poster, so you can get some messages going, you go up to the half-elven tavern keeper and ask for rounds, and also I presume a room for the time being.
Yeah, he'd ask for one of those to at least get a price on it.
But I say, unfortunately, the only room that's available is the master suite, which is the largest room. Fortunately, you all did just raid a prison and have effectively bottomless supply of gold to last you for however long you need to stay here. And the four of you squeezing into the master suite will not be an issue.
Okay.
So with that, rounds are gathered, a room is bought, and you all are able to finish drafting up. What does the letter say? I can help you with that. So
Yes.
the letter says...
I was like, oh shoot.
I'd actually do that.
No, you're good, you're good. You draft up a letter saying that there is help wanted in... You learn the place where you're at is Baldur's Gate in the Low Lantern Tavern, hoping for additional crew as well as a ship to work for. You're basically selling yourselves as a... we will work for passage. You're familiar with this as your sailor ability. And Pommel, you were able to find a dark alley within the day where you're able to commune with your benefactors, employers, however it be, and get the letters sent off. About a month passes. Hilariously, in the time that you have lived in this tavern for the month, people still have not ever really paid much of a mind that there is a slime, an ooze amongst your company. People are often too inebriated to really notice. sobriety is not much of a commonplace in the Low Lantern Tavern.
Yeah, with a 12 perception and everything all.
No, it's expensive people come here to do
Expensive things.
expensive, reckless things. That's why you have to leave right now. Just gonna put a pause on this real quick.
Damn it.
Nigga,
Where was the bucket? I need a bucket. Oh, God. It's too small.
It is the bucket closest.
It's just nothing but salt water.
Still?
it's strange watching as there's
It's a reproduction thing. I make more of whatever's liquid inside. It's a thing.
It's weird seeing a bladder of liquid form itself and then immediately expunge itself.
It's definitely different. It is definitely like clear salt water compared to metal liquid.
What color slime are you again? And how?
Liquid mercury.
Liquid mercury, and you're pretty opaque right now.
Very opaque.
Very opaque.
I thought you were like green.
No.
Perhaps I can try to wring you out.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Have you tried?
I know it does not work that way. My mom and dad did that one time. I was in a coma for 2 days.
You wouldn't feel sick if you were in a coma.
No, but I'd be in a coma.
You wouldn't feel sick though. It's like getting massively drunk and then just
Do you
passing
wanna-
out.
Attempt wringing out.
It's not that I'm
I'm just gonna pick
sick.
him up and wring him out.
All right.
I want to like
Go ahead.
slip out of his hands. Like, no, you don't touch me.
Let's go ahead and make a medicine check for ring out, and I guess
No, he's trying to grapple me.
if you're trying to actively fight it, go ahead and make an acrobatics check to leave.
He's making a grapple check on me.
First,
Acrobatics?
yeah, you make acrobatics, you make medicine.
Would this be considered climbing?
No.
Oh wait, no! To initiate or escape a grapple, amorphous,
There you go.
which does count.
There you go.
That's an 18 plus 8.
Nice.
13.
All right.
Just slip, like
First roll.
no grip.
Let's go.
No grip.
Yeah. So you place both hands on Saul's form and kind of like a ooblex. When you grab him and pick him up, you get a good grip on him. But then as you go to squeeze and wring out, it just all liquids through your hands.
It's not a sickness thing. It's just a text. It's just a taste thing. It's a lot of.
What if you drink water?
There's just more salt water. It's not like dilution.
Consume the alcohol.
It's not dilution. It's the fact that I reproduce, make more of it to
It was
sustain
another
my
round
size.
of ales.
Thank you
Each
very
passed
much.
around.
Thank you very much.
Reproduce ale now.
Like mitten hand arms come out, grab the ale, and just consume
Start
it.
double
with it.
chugging.
Just push it inside me, and then push it back out, and now it's empty.
She's very,
It helps a little bit. The cinnamon helps.
This ain't as watered down as the stuff I normally get. Nice.
Go ahead and fuck it. Since we're still waiting a little bit, go ahead and make a round of con saves. Patrick, let me this with advantage because of your dwarven heritage.
Of course.
And
I have advantage against being poisoned.
then you also make this with advantage.
Is it a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
15.
15.
15.
I got a 19 before modifiers.
I have a negative
And
1.
you're not drinking.
Should be
Nope.
I have a
plus
plus
4.
6.
I believe.
Sounds good. So with two 15s, the two of you are both going through your weight in alcohol.
Much more faster with me.
Yeah, much faster with you. You got a size advantage going on. Effectively, what starts happening is instead of ordering 4 drinks at a time, you start ordering 6 drinks at a time, knowing that POML not going to drink any, and Saul has 1 ale,
Giygas is
while
happy to receive
Cumulus has 2, and you reared up 3 every round. And
I think I can move this out.
for the next month, you all wait patiently in this inn, getting cleaned up, resting after the long time spent, various years amount in prison, letting yourself just recuperate.
Got sand in me.
up on the Rock of Brawl. About a month from this time, from your arrival in the past, and the three of you are currently on a rented-out ship from, I forgot the name, that ship's service. Crap. 1 second.
Let's start with a
Trusty
P.
Tony's.
Start with a P for a second.
I think so.
Phony Tony.
Let me just pull it up real quick. Let's see. It is
Perfectly Okay Ships by Mang.
perfectly okay. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for your all's patience.
It's all good.
Of course.
The Sindath Line, a sort of ferry system that will, for a price, transport anyone to various wild space systems. And you had brought in your frequent shoppers discount to get such a long voyage covered.
Love that deal.
Arriving on the Rock of Brawl, it is lively. The docks are as busy as they always are, as hundreds, if not thousands, of people are making their way around the middle market, which you can barely see from the docks, and the lesser market right in front of the docks. And the three of you all arrive on Brawl. It's been a long journey from Mother Space, having cleaned up the job that had sent you out there, putting someone behind bars, and making a friend along the way. What do you guys say as you... This is your first time seeing the Rock of Brawl. It is a lively community with... just going to pass around the photo for the three of you.
I bet the house is so dirty.
It has been 3 years since the two of you have been here. Just for those two right now.
The Rock of
I hope Marathon isn't too mad at me. I haven't been here.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, here you go.
What do you guys look like?
Yeah, let's get some descriptions going. What do the people on the docks at Brawl see step off of this ferry ship?
Who's going first?
Well, shit, I'll start. So...
What's your tragic backstory?
Snow is like 6 foot... Cast a tech thought. Snow is like 6 foot. 5'10", you know, somewhere around there. He has pure white scales. Wears kind of grayish trench coat looking robes with a high collar, and has a very dark purple pronounced scarf kind of wrapped around that kind of hangs. His eyes are just glowing baby blue, like bright ice color, you know. He kind of gives off a little bit of like mist at all times, as if ice is like exposed to like he kind of just looks like ice. His scales kind of give off an ice-like appearance. Yeah.
Wait, what race are you again?
Dragonborn.
I thought you were
Covered
a
in-
Leonin for some reason.
Started there, but now we are covered in scales.
Oh, okay. I was
Not
like, I
fur,
could have
yes.
sworn you were like a snow leopard.
No, so yeah,
Got
so
it.
each scale is like ice.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Miriam is just like 3 feet tall, and she's got really soft purple eyes, soft blonde hair that like shoulder length, and from it like until you're up close to Miriam, that's when you start to see like the separation between like the plates, because she looks like a normal gnome until you get up and you see like the mechanical, like the joints. She looks like a small, like, replica of herself. Well, not a small replica. A replica of herself. But yeah.
Cute.
Oh, just a small ad is there's a scar on Snow, and part of his like front lip is like torn away, so his teeth kind of are always visible.
Nice.
It
What
just
does
has,
his
like, a
teeth look
little-
like?
Very, yeah, kind of like when you're looking into the mouth of an alligator.
Nice. Nice.
So kind of like those, yeah, long fang sharp, like chomping teeth.
Only canines.
Exactly, a row of canines.
And with that, Glitch.
Glitch looks like an alternate. She is an astral elf. When you look at her, things look pretty normal. You have to kind of take a closer look to finally see that her arms and her legs are a little too long for your taste. Her eyes are one of the biggest things that you notice. They are very big, along with really long eyelashes. One eye is red, the other one is blue, and they look like this.
Freaking! That's cool.
Stereoscopic red and blue.
So,
Like the little 3D glasses from the old day.
Oh, jeez.
she's got a jellyfish haircut. I know you know what that is.
I know what that
She's
is.
got, so it's short right here, and she's got 2 really long braids that go down to, like, her mid-thigh.
I understand. Okay.
And
Yeah,
that is
brass.
also split down the middle, red and blue. Once again, like the 3D glasses. She's got long pointed ears, and her skin is light pink. She wears all black tech wear, and she's got like a holographic blue backpack on, as well as little cat headphones. And she has Giygas with her at all times.
Sticking out of the backpack.
Yeah, his head is just out.
This?
Also,
Yes.
Okay.
right.
I was
Knows
trying
this.
to figure out, like, is it...
She's got really long nails and a mask. You can't see her teeth just yet, but she's got
One
the
of
claws.
those celebrity privacy masks.
Exactly. Just like a solid black with like one red heart on it.
Cool.
Miriam also has a familiar who's, you guys will learn their name is Brioche, but looks like this, but is perfectly baked bread.
It's a fucking...
Look at those.
So, after 3 long
A literal
years
loaf.
and about a month-long travel back to Brawl, it is very nice to be back home again. Your mind immediately begins to flutter with the thoughts of all the people you want to say hi to, visit, or at least a bed to nap in that's your own.
Oh, yes, I miss my mattress.
Around the same time that this wave of kind of a homesick feeling coming to an end, Glitch, right on the docks, you spot a bounty board with a couple of regular jobs for anyone who works on ships to just see as they come in, including several things. It's calling for supply deliveries, moving important people around, some commission work for Prince Andrew, and you see a humble, amongst the rest, a humble little call asking for additional crew and a ship to work for. That's calling back from Toril, which you put together as the large planet right next to where you are, the Rock of Brawl, an asteroid floating around this planet.
Glitch knows that this is your home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miriam,
Yep.
yeah.
Snow would have told you that. Or, yeah.
I know that you two are home. You see her eyes kind of water a little bit. But I hope that we don't have to leave. I saw a help wanted poster. You see she starts to tremble. You can tell she doesn't want you to leave yet. Do you want to tell it's a help wanted poster?
I mean, I have everything squared away with Mervyn, so I'm okay to go anywhere. I'm not...
Sounds perfect.
Sorry.
I was just taken aback.
The only thing is I just want to check in on the house, make sure that everything is still
Well,
okay.
let's go then, silly.
Make sure that everything is okay, and if there has been any break-ins, pay Mervyn a visit and make sure things are okay.
Yes.
But I don't think so because I squared things away. Things should be fine.
You do know, Snow, right now that you see the ship that you guys arrived on is already beginning to stock up on passengers for the next departure.
Oh. Are they like getting ready to leave for a trip that we want to be on, or are they just getting out?
You can go talk to the captain, the ferryman.
I'll approach the ferryman. Excuse me.
Yes.
Where is this vessel heading off to?
We're heading over to Baldur's Gate for supply. Just a supply drop.
Perfect.
That is where we are going.
Yes, they're heading to Baldur's Gate. Do we want to...
I mean, we can just check on the house when we get back.
We're leaving in 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no, we can check it when we get back. We don't have to... It'll be fine for another 3 years or so.
I'm not worried about it. I just got icicles back there, dripping. Let's go.
And as soon as you deported, you immediately get back on to the same ship you have spent the last month or so riding.
Don't go. Okay.
Hell yeah.
As the ferry ship takes off and begins to head for Toril, descent takes a few hours, going at a slower pace, and you have to, as you two are very familiar with, no landing straight into the docks. You gotta land out in the ocean and make your way back in analog style. Mm-hmm. And you all begin to approach on the docks. The ship gets roped up to the docks, and people start making their way off.
Taking the ocean always makes me so seasick. Oh,
I love the
Don't throw
ocean.
up.
I like
they
the
compare it to this. They compare it to space, but it's not the same.
It's really not. Oh, there's a throw up bucket right there. Yep, there.
Do you want a lollipop? Would you like one? She pulled out a little lollipop.
I adore you. Thank you so much.
it's actually realistic now.
The ferrymaster, as soon as you guys land, already is making preparations to leave. You would know this. They try not to stay in any one spot for too long. They try to get the ships back. You had to call in a big favor to rent one for basically 3 years. And immediately they're already starting to get going. So as you guys gather your things, you begin to walk your way off the docks, and you already see the ship you arrived on has already left port.
I'll just like one hand to the guy the connection I had, just a farewell.
See you again soon, friend.
Farewell.
Safe travels.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Where are we going?
You look at the help wanted poster in front of you.
Okay. What is? We are going to the Low Lantern. Low Lantern Inn.
Oh.
Low Lantern Inn.
So we're looking for a building?
Yes, it is an inn.
An inn, so we're looking
Would
for...
I, by chance, is there like a map or like a "You are here" sign?
You think Baldur's Gate's that community friendly?
We'll find out, baby. We'll find out.
You spot one of the deckhands nearby that could probably function in that manner.
Sure. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. By chance, do you know where the lantern?
It is the Low Lantern Inn.
Yeah, it's just a good 10-minute walk up north. And he points over to a ship that's moored. It's no, moored's the right word, but it's. You see a ship that is attached to not the dock, but like where the road meets the arbor basically.
Okay.
And you can see that it's attached with a couple of ropes holding it firm, but letting it still bob with the ocean, and it has a landing platform to walk up. And you see there's a lively people are drinking and partying, and you can hear shouting.
This sounds like a lot of fun.
Ah, another
Where are we going to
boat.
find the people who wrote this?
Begin to walk your way.
The fee will be worth it.
Glitch just raises the thing really high up.
Have you seen this man?
So as the three of you walk with the sign
Did
held up,
anyone want help?
you
A
begin
help
making,
wanted posters answered.
Is it signed by anyone?
is it signed?
It would be signed with our names, I would assume.
Probably.
Okay, so you see four names, just a speak to list for POML, Ulfirc, Saul, and Cumulus.
Does it have any descriptions on it? Are we looking for anyone in particular?
We are looking.
How good is
for...
our sketch artist?
Soul
It's,
Slimeball.
it's just a call for a job and a name.
The Soul is in
Just
the-
start calling out the names. POML!
You guys are currently still on the dock.
You have not made the 10-minute walk.
Okay.
Which still does.
Yep. As we're walking.
So as the three of you walk, walking through the web of docking, and then getting onto the actual land, and beginning walking up the shoreline towards the Low Lantern Inn, you make your way in, and Cumulus, you have been...
Eilden?
What have you been up to in the month? What have the four of you been up to in this month?
Drinking and
Drinking?
having fun. Probably challenging people to
Okay.
a drinking contest.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I feel like she would build a tolerance, partially, but not,
This earth food is...
So, would you say there is 4 decks to the ship.
That's a lot of decks.
The fourth deck is like the top where like the captain would be when the ship's sailing, and that's just kind of like a little communal area where you hang out. Below deck is the inn portion. On the 3rd floor down is the lounge where the gambling tables are at, and on the 4th, the lowest deck, is where you guys have been sleeping. Would you be on the 2nd deck?
Where can she be loud and not a nuisance?
That would be on the tavern deck.
That's where she is.
So you are currently looking out, sitting next to one of the porthole windows that is situated next to the ramp that is used to get onto the top deck and enter the ship.
She's drinking, by the way.
And while you're mid-drink, you hear a voice yelling out,
Cumulus!
POML!
Saul?
Ulfirc!
Cumulus! Is that
And
you?
I'm a Cumulus.
She runs to you.
A hand is waving out of a porthole
So
window,
there-
basically.
Oh,
I feel like
I
Ulfirc
think
could
we
be
found.
working on
I think we found.
a little thing
I think we
and
found
maybe
one.
steal POML to
cup?
help him in
There's
the
a
bed.
cup. Let's go to the cup.
Follow the cup
So,
We start trying
in
to
here!
part through the
yeah. So you guys,
around.
you guys start making your way onto the deck, or onto the top deck to enter. What have the 3 of you been up to?
So
Within the month, Pommel would just be out and about doing shit, just like, oh, crime! It's going down!
Become a vigilante!
And then, like, and
Nice.
but also he'd be doing that, but also just, like, he'd be out in the tavern and if there's a ruckus and it's causing problems, he would literally just pick the person up and throw them overboard. Just be like, you're done!
There has been a few times where you guys have gotten in trouble with the owner of the establishment because they do have
For throwing
security.
him overboard.
They have security and they already have staff that work it.
Pommel,
But
throwing their
you
security
you have been paying for the premium suite for a month, and they're not allowed to turn down that business. So you're getting a few passes. The local guard are perfectly fine with you doing some vigilantism. Baldur's Gate is not. Baldur's Gate is familiar to adventurers coming through and doing their own thing. So your help is appreciated by the guard of Baldur's Gate.
But in this moment, he'd be helping Ulfirc with whatever he's doing, just like
So what is Ulfirc
welding it.
So, basically the whole time they've been there, in the off time, Ulfric's been working on repairing his equipment that's basically sat in a locker and been mistreated while he was in prison and all that.
Baby.
And his current project is a little sort of rectangular, just almost looks like a weird robot of some sort, with a couple legs. And he has, like, the top outer casing off of it, and he's just kind of fiddling with bits inside of it, trying to make it work. It's yellow like his armor. With a single... It's not turned on, but it has a single red eye in the middle.
Nice. You can say the crystal lens.
Yeah, the lens.
That's where a lot of the power probably draws from, is this crystal that's embedded into it. And so,
For the month, per
Just
se, I've
hold
been
this
noticing
steady.
the
I almost got
economic
this.
situation that's going around at Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, what the fuck? No,
I just
whoa, hold on, what's going on? And in the community area, I've set up a little tiny stand and like all financial services and aid, just waiting for help. It's like, hello, how can I help you, sir? But today is an off day. I took my day off.
Yeah.
Which I am in the room with comically large robe over me and like bathrobe. I open the mini fridge in there and try to look for it, and it wasn't.
I would say so. You are currently set up on the top deck, since that's where like the crowd tends to not be the people who don't want to have privacy tend to be up there, and because you're not going to get a private space to talk about financial
aid.
Yeah, so you had to go to the top deck. So you are the second person to see this group of 3 strange-looking people screaming your and your companions' names.
Saul?
I will.
So I'm currently like going through this divorce, and I'm trying.
Cumulus!
I'm trying to not have to pay
Saul?
child
POML?
Is it your child?
Ulfirc?
Yes,
I don't see where the issue is here
they
now.
can't prove it.
Do you think
Is it your child though?
You hear these people yelling out for your name.
I'm helping this man.
You're ignoring him.
This is important. This man's trying to evade child support,
And we're gonna help him.
No, I'm gonna make him pay child support. And it's like, oh, if it's your child, you need to pay for child support. My business hours are closed now. And I kind of slowly crawl away over the edge.
This is the last time I drop acid. And he walks away.
How dare you diss me like that? Like a tiny little.
Did he get that from Glitch?
No, he was already high. He was
Okay.
already high. So you begin making your way to the tavern deck, which is that first below, because you already met up with, and so you begin slamming your way in there.
So I'm way on the outside.
On the outside, okay. And Cumulus, you see the 3 of them all approaching you from the staircase.
Which one are you?
I'm Cumulus.
Hi, I am Glitch.
Hello, I'm Snow.
Hello, I'm Miriam.
Hello.
We're answering your wanted poster. She holds it really weird.
Thank goodness. It's been a month since we put that thing out.
Oh,
You're the first. Congratulations.
congratulations to you. You have chosen well to pick us. We are interesting to keep company with.
All right.
We did not pick them.
All
Where
right.
are the others?
Around.
Are they like the
Saul.
doorway?
Saul
Are they like in the doorway?
What's up,
By a
Dad?
window. So they're at a table right now.
Okay.
He's. One of them's on the ship. One of them's somewhere building, and one of them is helping others.
The sunlight fades away from the window.
Where did this
That's
Oh
all.
my goodness.
Oh my.
That's
Does the window like slide open like
It's one of those porthole windows that can't be like popped out.
Okay.
But
And it was
it's kind of
it is open?
Yeah, it is open.
Okay, just let's flop on the table.
That's Saul.
Did
Saul?
that hurt?
Hello, how are you?
Glitch! Oh my god! Are you a fan?
I like comically like hamburger helper hand like. Oh my gosh! Hello, my name is Saul Slimeball. I'm your biggest fan. Oh my gosh! What are you doing here?
I'm here to help
But
you.
you cannot support this.
So
Why are you here?
At the table with Cumulus, and Saul is currently like pushing off of Ulfric's like work to get closer to Glitch. And
Like
that
falling
you-
like
No,
overthrough and in
master
like
suite still.
Oh, okay.
They were
like
working
over around under like whatever's in my way. I just like just go around it until it's like oh my
How
gosh!
tall is Saul Slimeball again?
Huh?
How tall is he? Like in
In
ball
Foot,
shape?
right? You said. Oh, okay.
like he can easily fit on the table. Like he takes a good portion of it, but he's easily on the table.
He could fit in a bucket.
Yeah. He takes up the space of a bucket.
He's bucking.
Can he fit in the jar?
Can he fit in the jar?
No, not
Can you
that.
do
So
John.
currently, this amorphic mercury-colored blob is just really
Vigorously
getting
shaking it out.
She's shaking it just as vigorously. Oh my god! Hi! She hands you a little vial of. I give merchandise to my friends. It is. You can color yourself with it. You see, it looks like space. It's purple and blue and really glittery. It's this small, and you see on it is a little picture of Glitch like this, and it says "Stay sharp" underneath. No, it says "I'm sharp."
I'm sure.
Yeah, it says.
And then
I'm
you see
sure.
tiny hands, same image, and actually sharp claws, and you're like, oh my god! And then you just see little opening in his chest, and you see a bag of holding open up and just go.
I am so happy that they reached so far.
They answered the call.
Oh my gosh! This is the best.
I have friends. I have friends with me. It's not just me. I have friends. They are cool too. Meet my friends.
It's a pleasure. The name's Snow.
Hello, Snow. My name is Saul Slimeball, Esquire. I can hear you for all your services.
My name is Miriam.
Hello, Miriam. Are you? Wait a minute. Hold on.
You probably.
I get way close to you. You don't see any eyes. I'm
Just literally doesn't even phase. Just hello.
Hold on. Reach into my just bag opens up again. A pair of spectacles come out on the blob.
Hello.
Put them away, and I amorphous blob into a gnome shape very similar to you. It's a gnome! Oh, it's been forever since I've seen you guys. Oh, how is the plan? How's the town doing? What's the town called again? What's the town called again?
Brawl.
The city that I'm from.
You are. Oh fuck! I do not remember the name of the town.
Okay, whatever. You're like, how has it been? Where has it been?
I don't know. I've never been there before.
Yeah, you hear a name of a place you've never heard of.
I don't think I know those gnomes.
I gotta show you
sorry.
sometime. It'll be a great adventure.
amazing.
I'll show you my mom and pop. Okay.
I can show you my mom and dad too.
Oh, it'll be an event. We'll have a whole thing.
This is
for
my
it.
brother.
Hello,
Hello.
Snow.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good.
It's feeling a little cold, don't you think?
Very.
That was a funny one.
Snow kind of reaches out. Can I?
You go ahead. It doesn't
Glitch
matter.
reaches out as well. What is
Pillsbury Doughboy?
What is the temperature like for him?
It is slightly chilled. Not
Nice.
Maybe you can hug him when you want
65
to cool
degrees?
off.
you left a thing of water out overnight. It's just a cold water bottle. Not frozen, not frigid, but it was just left outside overnight, so it got cold.
So it's a little cool.
It's
Okay,
cool.
never mind.
Just
But it's a wet, imagine just a bag that's cold like that.
Snow just does a little tap and goes.
But it doesn't stick to your hand. It doesn't cover your hand or anything like that. It's just it's just cold.
It's kind of like a
Snow squints
Ziploc
his
bag of water.
Yes.
squints his eyes and goes. Nice. Nice and cool.
Thank you very much.
I'd probably be walking in with a crate of just scrap. And just Ulfirc! Ulfirc!
What are you calling me for? Trying to. Oh, you're
Scraps.
coming into the room with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought you scraps.
Where'd you get these?
Around.
Round.
Uh-oh. He kind of cautiously grabs a piece that looks like it'll work.
Would I by chance
Nope.
know where those parts came from? Or is that
Probably better that I don't know.
I think they're.
But-
in a
Yours are in the
different
bottom
stone.
floor right now, right?
Think. Yeah.
The bottom, yeah.
Okay.
different parts?
I think. He's just kind of wrenching on it. This
Uh,
might just do it.
Cumulus, while Saul was saying hi to your new prospective teammates, would you have head down below deck to where you know Cumulus, or to where you know Ulfirc and POML to be, to get the rest of the gang?
If I can walk, yeah. She's gonna stand up and be like, ooh.
Going to be another maybe another con save. Sure.
Slap
Let's
on
see.
her face.
Let's see how buttered you are right now.
She's gonna have to.
Oh, boy.
She's gonna have to saul it up and just.
Ooh, that's some brown butter right there.
That's a 21.
Nice. You are very drunk right now,
But you got sea legs.
and you got
do.
sea
I
legs.
have sea legs.
So you begin making your way.
Very Captain Jack Sparrow.
I'm on background music for Jack.
One thing that I want to add is about a week or so after the four of you had arrived, Every single night there has been meteor showers.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
every single night there has been meteor showers, beautifully lighting up the night. And you've been hearing reports from various tavern folk that they've been actually landing in some of the fields nearby the city. And since those started, you have been feeling a little bit under the weather, but masking it with alcohol, you're doing fine. And you make your way down. And you make your way down to the guest quarters. Benefit of the premium suite is that the stairs are right next to the door where you guys are, the room that you guys are sleeping in. So you make your way, open the door.
Perfect. We got a call back.
Hold on. One last thing. Click. Okay. What's up?
Nice.
See
We got a
the
call
thing
back.
start to
Someone
stand up.
answered the London poster.
Great.
They're upstairs where I was. Up in the yeah.
You see, as you say up, the metal robot that they've been working on for a few weeks now, that had the glowing crystal. As you say up, the crystal lights up and begins flying around as a little circle around the room.
You just kind of hover around. It's got two little arms that just kind of stick out underneath it. It's basically just a flying box.
That's really cool.
It is good to see that it works, especially after last time.
Yeah, I don't know what they did to Bosco, but it was a real pain to get him going again. How you doing, little buddy? It's good to hear.
It's such a good job. You should be proud of yourself. It's a
You
really
are
good
not
thing.
there.
What do you mean I'm not there?
You were currently entertaining
You're
your guests.
fanboy.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
fanboy.
Different room. Different room.
It's so good.
Alright, Bosco, let's go check this out.
Yeah.
You too, POML.
There's-
Indeed.
You hear a little click sound of something.
But there's Glitch, there's Miriam, and there's Snow. And apparently, Glitch is famous. So how do you say her name? Saul.
Saul. Paul
Saul.
with an S.
Okay, Saul. Thank you.
So,
Saul knows them some way, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, they seem all pretty good. So
Very well.
let's go.
Worth a shot.
I'm so excited
First
to be interviewed.
reply we've gotten in weeks.
They're going to
It's been a
Should
month.
we interview them?
Pommel,
I don't.
Definitely.
can you carry me, please?
It's a two-way interview.
Definitely.
They interview
Snow
us.
should interview.
This is my Uncle Tony. This is my aunt. This is my other Uncle Tony. This is cousin Mirios. This is just like a long list of just pictures and
Wow.
everything.
And then I
Real
just
quick.
sit there.
Is Brioche currently out, or where's Brioche?
Brioche is currently like tucked under like Miriam's like cloak that she has up to cover her the spots that show that she's not an unknown, because she knows that people don't like
Right,
unknowns.
right. So, as you are all looking at the family photos of Saul, you hear heavy footsteps creaking against the wooden floorboards as a metal man holding up a box walks approaching, followed by
Right, like
Cumulus and
Cat scruffing Cumulus just.
She's very chill. Like, this is normal.
holding up Cumulus
It's like,
as a floating robot and a dwarf also make their way up the stairs.
I forgot to mention, every single photo is a gnome. There is no slime in there.
Someone did very good
Thank
job.
you.
Your craftsman. Oh,
Greetings. I am protector of material lives, but many have referred to me as POML.
Don't let him grab you. He likes to grab stuff.
It's good to meet you again, Pommel.
Oh, you two know each other?
Ah, yes, on Brawl.
Seen each other before.
Oh, I was there for all of 5 seconds.
So,
hello.
for this job, what exactly are we getting into here?
Wait, but who are you? You are Ulfirc then. Because
Yes.
you are POML.
POML.
Yes, of course. I should introduce myself. My name is Ulfirc Yoldzun Arkanthams Betholft Nishiwenzel, at your service.
Nice.
Well, my name is Glitch. Just Glitch.
Nice to meet you, Glitch. He kind of holds out his hand.
Nice. It is good to meet you too.
My name is Snow. It is good to meet you as well.
It's a pleasure.
Miriam, hello.
I guess I don't technically need to physically shake everybody's hand.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Dude, you're part of a corporation. You have to shake people's hands.
Yeah, he's...
You do a lot of handshaking.
Yeah.
You had a firm grasp.
Yeah, he's...
It's so
He's
so
very
firm, it's
much
crisp.
the kind of old school, like, give him a firm handshake to show him how,
It's a crispy
how
grip.
you are, type thing.
Pommel's handshake is like a vice. Just like
I don't even have bones. How?
With Snow asking the question of what exactly is the job, you know that the job that you call people here for is you will be offering, the four of you will work for passage on a ship. And then you're also accepting more help if can be.
So we're kind of like, we need to join the ship. You have.
We've been marooned.
Basically, you had two goals set with this. It is meet some more faces because after what had just happened, you need to like start getting connections going and talking about this prison that's in space, and you need to get back to Brawl discreetly.
All right.
So those are your two goals. So now you have at least gotten one of those goals of more friendly faces.
the job, as somewhat described, is more so we will give you our work in exchange for passage back to Brawl.
Oh.
More discreet-like.
Oh.
Where's your ship?
Your ship left.
We do not have a ship. We have
Ah, so you are now marooned like us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had like one good connection, and that's what it took to get here.
So you are not answering the call then?
One of the bartenders walks up. Oh, bigger party.
I'm
just gonna start with these, and he hands out 6 drinks.
Oh,
Can I
yay.
request the strongest thing you have, please?
It's already got that. I'll get you some more.
Yay!
Yeah, 2. Make it a double, triple.
You're
God.
good.
where is the kitchen?
Trust me, it's enough. It's strong. They don't water it down here.
Snow's like,
We don't have it. It's all made on the porch.
Oh, okay.
There's a
She goes over and starts just
on the table. Just
like it's like the guy's like it's all made over there, and Miriam's just like, oh, okay.
he pointed out the window to basically they have like a little food stand on the outside. So like people like walk out to get food, then come back in.
Yeah, Miriam goes out.
outside.
Goes outside, and it's like you just see.
So you watch as one of your prospective
Oh.
clientele walk away.
there she goes.
She will be back. She just likes
Ah.
to cook a lot.
She loves the cooking.
Her meals are the best.
Essentially,
It
Miriam goes
tastes
back there and it's
immaculate.
like,
Don't worry about it.
People love to have
It's
their
just like,
stuff
you
thrown
have
at her
some,
face,
like-
at their face.
it's just
That's
Ah.
like, hey,
yeah,
here's a
it's
couple
fun.
of tips
Snow,
and pointers.
if I
You know?
remember
Bye.
correctly, you love mysteries.
I do.
Make me a-
Why? Is there one nearby?
Cook's tools.
Not nearby, but one that we have come from.
Go on.
To put it lightly, there is a undocumented jail out there.
Okay. So you came across some form of prison?
Indeed.
Okay. What did you find in this place?
Us.
Nothing but microwaves.
Microwaves?
I pull out the box.
No!
You see,
Put
you
it
see,
away!
You see a kind of rectangular box with a door that opens that has like a lock latch,
Yeah.
and it's just it's a prison for slime. So it is a fixed like space that you can then lock a creature that can squeeze.
Am I familiar with this kind of apparatus?
You're very familiar with little slime cages, yes.
Okay.
But as for a space prison, never before.
Never. I haven't heard of space prison before.
Never before.
Spizzen, as we call it.
You're talking about a space prison or the space prison?
A space prison.
And
like,
apparently that doesn't exist. So Snow immediately brow very.
you never heard of it before.
Okay.
Do I add anything to it? My cook's tool?
Intelligence plus proficiency.
Okay.
Is there a roll I could make that
I
could try?
Yeah,
to
go ahead and
ascertain?
make me a history check, but this is gonna be
High.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
Proficiency.
Have you heard of something that shouldn't exist?
Right. No, thank you for asking for it.
Uh,
Nice. 2 11s?
so total of 16.
Yeah, you can confidently say that in your experience working for various people who would need to have people imprisoned, it's never been a space prison. It's always been
On a planet,
Yeah, on a
localized.
planet, on a world.
So that is okay.
And from what it seems like, they were doing things more
They are working
entrapping people that did not need prison.
Just walks right back.
Innocence. As I was hired by his management to find Ulfirc as he was kidnapped and then placed there.
So you hired.
His management.
No, I didn't hire him. It was my bosses that did. I was on an asteroid full of other dwarves such as myself. We were sort of a mining group,
I see.
but I don't know why, but they attacked us.
Who attacked you?
It was Astral Elves, right?
Yeah, it was a
Couldn't tell
legion.
their affiliation, correct?
Yeah, no, you just know they're astral elves, and they just had them like a legion of star moths. You make me a history check or a perception check to recall if you heard any names while I pull up the name that you might have heard.
Alright.
Put me in a metal box inside the cylindrical tube.
I will go with history or perception, you said?
Yeah, history or perception. It's either recalling that you heard it or in the moment back then actively listening it out at any point.
Okay. That is a 14.
All you got was the name of Commander Vale. That's all you got.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know their affiliation, but the name Commander Vale does come to mind. Aside from that, it's hard to tell.
Commander Vale?
Just with a little bit more of my backstory, kind of like, would I know a little bit more, per se, of this group, or at least the group that I was taken in by?
The group that took you in was a merchant ship, seemingly on the outside. Go ahead and make me an investigation roll to see what you would have found before you got caught.
Okay.
While he's doing that, yeah, they tried to kill everyone on the asteroid.
You're doing
If it
no,
weren't
you're
for
bad.
me, they would have succeeded. It's the only one that made it out.
12.
All you found was that this was a scouting mission and not a merchant ship. It was just a scouting ship disguised as a merchant ship,
More or less, they were gathering intel, not actually doing
and
merchant
that's when
stuff.
you got caught.
Okay. So nothing like identified characteristics or any kind of like actual info per se. It's just that
Unfortunately, not.
the ruse was up. And that was all I got really.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got caught fast.
But yes, wrongful imprisonment
And murder.
and murder.
All my coworkers gone. Everyone else on the asteroid. Why they didn't kill me, I don't know, but
Falsifying
they
business.
didn't.
But there you are, a mystery for yourself.
And if there's a massive facility floating out in space, trapping people, that certainly can't be allowed to float around.
Hey, floating in space. Yeah.
The bartender comes back with a tray of about 30 of their stiffest drinks, and it's just this huge. Like you guys are on a pretty big table, and then just, all right, here you go. Just,
Yay!
it's on the tab. It's on the tab. And,
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, of course, Saul. And you all have access to a plentiful amount of drinks in front of you.
Just proboscis.
You sip, and then immediately a small little hiccup.
Proboscis goes into thing, fills it up, and now the flagon is empty.
I'll have yours.
She's drinking it. I can't tell. Do I roll for whether or not she reacts to it?
Well, how much are you
advantage,
drinking? You do see that the dwarf next to you at the table is currently there are 2 people double fisting drinks. Cumulus and Ulfirc are both double fisting drinks, and this is the stiffest drink they got.
I rolled a 7.
You're
he's drinking it like.
Oh yeah, because I full man just like down it.
What is?
She's not necessarily.
You see already like rosy, like
She's
like,
drinking
blush
one, but the
lines on
other
her
one
cheeks.
is still on the table.
On standby.
Like, exactly. It's not. She's not drinking from both, but the other one, like he said, is on standby.
Has it always been this
You,
long?
Ulfirc, you recognize someone who can handle their drinks.
Of course.
This does not taste like what I thought it would.
What did you think it would taste like?
I thought it would taste sweet like in Mother Maywild. I thought it would taste
Like the
fruit.
rum kind of?
Yeah.
That's very like
No,
raspberry
it
cherry
punches
taste.
you! Oh, jeez.
No, this is very...
Got a nice kick to it.
It's almost like I can chew it.
There's a little bits of there, yes.
She keeps drinking it.
Snow is doing little
It's very
sippies
hard.
and doing like the.
My roleplay has come to haunt me. I failed
They
my
have all the
Constitution saving
drinks
throw.
No, I like the hard stuff.
You'll get used to it. Don't worry.
Over. What are you? Because Cumulus, you've been drinking a lot, but you drink like how fast do you drink?
She's just drinking like she's enjoying it. She's not drinking to
Drinking
the
like it's juice.
She's drinking it like it's juice.
So this is the first time in a long time that you've seen someone just down something fast. Does Ulfirc seeing someone just fucking like
Ooh,
Interesting
oh
to
my.
see somebody else that can handle
So
the kick of this
immediately
stuff.
after realizing that
I
I'm
know, I
sitting at a
didn't know I
table with
could make that
fugitives,
sound either.
I'm
It is
immediately
interesting
doing,
to see that you can keep
I'm
up.
doing a perimeter.
I should
I'm
check
not
my
going to
internal
move.
functions.
My
Like,
provision, I'm
opens
going
a-
to, for like
opens a
however long I
panel.
need
Have
to
you met
feel
many
safe.
dwarves?
I'm
Allow
going
me
to
to take a
disassociate from the
Um,
conversation, and I'm going to
the
try and
closest
find
thing that I've met to
anyone
a
who looks
dwarf
like
is
they're
my
watching
friend
us,
Miriam.
anyone who looks
Just,
like
like,
they're
mending.
interested in the people I'm
Actually,
sitting
have I
with.
met a dwarf before? I'm sorry.
you're good. You're good.
You see like 2 tiny
There's lots of
like,
cross
little
conversation going
tendrils come
on.
out from just like
Real quick. So,
Yeah.
you hold on for a second. You finish that real quick.
Yeah, I just
I
want
can-
to.
oh no, my glasses up to the
You were looking around.
Oh yeah,
I
just
would
looking
say-
for
the
because
transitions
these
ago.
people just came from a prison.
Yeah.
Are we being followed? Is there anyone looking at us?
I would
Anyone-
I have, like,
say
transition
make
sunglasses on, like-
either a perception check or an investigation check at disadvantage since you're trying to get a scope of the area around you.
I'll do an investigation at disadvantage, so that is just a straight roll because I have constant.
That is with your spyglass. So are you pulling out your spyglass to look around you?
I hold my glasses to the window so my transitional lenses will activate and
you
put them
can.
on. I'm like, what?
Oh, actually, it gives investigation, or it's only advantage on things within 1 foot. Your magic item.
Yeah.
What about
within a range of 1 foot? Yeah.
So I'd say either investigation disadvantage or perception straight.
I think perception might be your better bet.
Okay. Yeah.
Because otherwise you have to deal with disadvantage.
But it could be really good.
They can roll really good the first time.
I'll do it. I'll stick with investigation and just do the disadvantage. Yeah.
Let's see.
Here we go.
2 plus, so 13 total.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
You take a scope around, and this is... You've been in busy taverns before. There is a strange sense of privacy in such an open space.
Gotcha.
No one's-
Alone.
no
So
one's-
crowded. We're alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you two. You were asking if you've seen a dwarf before?
Have I met a dwarf?
In your...
Specifically, have I drank with a dwarf?
Oh.
I would say on your travels you've drinking with dwarves before, and you know that they have given you a challenge in the past.
Okay.
You've met some
So it rings all that I said.
the dwarves that have headed to Mother Space. They come knowing the fruity drinks that entails.
Dwarves usually come to Mother Space for the drinks.
Mother's base.
You should come. That is where I am from.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
It is very beautiful.
I've only seen the pictures and the
They
I'm
have
videos.
good drinks. Can't be too bad.
Oh, it is a wonderful place. Very accepting of all people.
There's one planet. The sun never comes up. It's always raining.
I
perfect.
debate so heavily every day, putting the future tavern in outer space because it's just so pleasant to be there.
I have met many dwarves. Usually they come to us for the drinks.
Yeah, I understand some of my kin are quite the alcoholics. Can't say I'm much different.
On that note, if you guys want to have a drink off, you can.
Yes.
I'm already inebriated.
I'd say Ulfirc's not really the type of person to challenge people to drinking contests, but if he is
They challenge
challenged, he will absolutely accept.
Glitch. Not in a I can drink more than you, but in a would you like to try to see who can drink more?
I'll join in.
It would be a lot
I
of
will
fun.
drink more than you.
I don't know why.
I am going to keep tally and I am going to eat and watch.
I'm
Let's
so
go for it.
excited.
There
Okay.
Got
are...
about half right here.
Sounds good. Okay, this is going to be a little interesting. Alright, so...
I've
There
already
are-
been drinking all day.
My money is on Ulfirc. You and Snow.
Yeah, alright, so does everyone want to place any bets before we get this started?
My bet is on Glitch. I've watched her drink many a man under the table.
2 gold. Ulfirc wins.
3
Let's get
gold. 3 gold on Glitch.
5 gold.
So that's 2, that's 3, that's
He
5.
can do it. And
So there's
3.
Use D4 for the
Same
betting
energy.
pool.
So there's currently 8 gold in the pot. Is anyone else buying in?
Oh, I'm putting 2 gold in the pot. I put
Yeah, 2, 3, 5. So...
10 gold.
Wait, sorry.
Because
Wait.
8 is going to Glitch, and then you voted on...
Yeah, so everyone's putting money into the pot, and then you're saying who you're going to get money from if they win.
Yeah.
So you
Well, no,
put
it's
in...
the pot, and then the pot is divvy up to whoever wins,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
so you put in 2.
I put in 2,
You put in...
3.
3.
You
That's
put
fine.
in...
I put in 5.
So that's 5,
10.
that's 10. You put
I'm
in...
drinking.
You're drinking?
Yeah.
You
I'm
can bet
drinking.
if you're drinking.
No.
Okay.
Pommel?
Pommel, get
You
in
in?
skin this game.
I am not a betting machine, but I can hold on to it for you.
I trust this man with anything that he holds on to.
I gave him the money.
He can't hold me.
He can hold me.
Alrighty.
I trust this man with everything.
So with
he
bets
can't hold me.
set
Do not trust
to
me.
2 people betting on Glitch and 1 person betting on Ulfirc, we're going to go ahead and have the 3 of you do some contested constitution saves against poison.
Now, you may think that I know an Astral Elf, therefore
So you just
I know what they
Go ahead,
do.
go ahead and make a
But I
constitution
am
saving
betting
throw.
on the biological
Does this
factor
count as
doesn't mean anything,
of a
does it?
dwarf.
It means you have proficiency.
Wow.
So it's just a
Dwarfs
+7.
are famous.
So drinks count as poison,
Yes.
correct?
So you have
Cool.
advantage on these.
Dwarfs are famous for being drinking
22.
buddies.
Nice.
Nice.
Your Astral Elf may be good at drinking, but my Astral Elf's good at drinking because they are sailors.
22.
She's been in the sea for
22.
millennia.
22.
You all down.
Holy shit!
One flask, slam it on the table, and you are all looking fine. One more round. Let's
I
go
wish
again.
this tasted better, though.
Tastes fine to me.
Oh my
Not as
gosh!
I've been drinking it for
Glitch
a
is
few
amazing.
That's
weeks.
322. That's
Nice.
amazing.
Also, on occasions, Pommel just vents out just steam. Just
Bets can be continued to be placed, by the way. You can add more to the pot as the game goes.
Another
I saw
5
Ulfric's
gold.
roll. I don't know if I want to keep betting anymore.
5.
No, it's fine.
what
You
does your
didn't see it.
financial advice say?
You know what?
There are many statistics out there that say that
How do I have this?
they
You
usually
shouldn't
quit
have that
just
much money.
before they win big.
That's not normal.
I saw. How am I this fucking loaded?
You should have like
you
200
have?
gold.
I have this much money.
So you
I was
start-
about to be like, I put $1,000 on Glitch.
Yeah, so you started with 700 gold, and then you spent that on the magic items that you started the game with.
Yes.
So
I think we came to this conclusion though together because of.
How do I justify to the DM that I should have 1,000 gold?
But how much money should I have?
we will put you at 300 for right now, and we will go through it again later.
Because for some reason I remember us doing this. I don't want this much money. Remove.
All right, so
I
Conte's
spent all
all
my
around. We got a
23.
23,
On keys.
15.
15,
23.
23. Okay.
Bad roll.
Ulfirc is you haven't eaten much today, so you don't have anything to really pad all this drink that's going into you, and you're starting to slow down. You have effectively one failed save.
Or no, 2 or 3 fails.
And you'll find out as we go into the next round. So you see that Ulfirc is starting to slow down a little bit. And another round of con saves all around.
We get a second
I'll
win.
put 100
don't
gold on Glitch.
Holy no!
I add 100 to the pot.
I was not expecting this.
Do you raise? Do you call?
I can't call. Like, I don't have that much money. There's a reason I only put 2 in.
Cumulus, you getting any skin in the game?
Huh?
Cumulus, you getting any skin in the game?
You start to bet?
No, I don't want to bet, no.
Alright.
That is another 22.
22?
I got 17.
17?
I got 16. No, 15. I got 15.
Okay. You have one failed save. Gonna go again.
Oh!
That's my first fail, probably.
It's another 15.
15?
9.
9.
23.
One failed all around. Okay.
Oh god, everyone's got one
Okay.
fail!
So everyone's looking a little bit inebriated.
What's the pot?
The pot is currently at 115 gold.
I had another 100.
Holy shit!
Is anyone else going to be adding money to this? Because at this point,
I have no money to
Miriam's
bid!
just like I imagine Miriam would have like quietly been
Snow's on vacation
asked
currently.
someone for like a sampler.
Snow is showing off. That's all he's doing. He's showing off his wealth.
another round of con
supporting-
saves, please.
I hope I win now.
Boy.
Miriam orders.
Nice.
Miriam
Nat
orders a
20
sampler
plus
and is just
7.
sitting there like eating and trying different like things
Nice.
and like occasionally if she
Yes!
can't like figure out the flavor she'll deconstruct it, but she's watching aptly.
So we got a
Is that a first nat
15.
20 of the game?
I think that's first nat 20 of the game.
First nat
She's
20.
27.
nice
During a drink
Nice.
contest, hell
24.
yeah.
All right. You are drunk, silly, and goofy, and you are no longer in the drinking competition. Go ahead and mark yourself as poisoned.
I would like to preface, she was already drinking
Yeah.
In my
Yeah.
defense.
Like
in my
This is
defense.
why I
No,
didn't vote on you.
exactly. So like you came in here at a disadvantage anyway.
I did,
So
but
you-
that was pretty good on me.
Yeah, you're great. So you are gonna. So you all see as Cumulus starts putting their head kind of outside the porthole window. Just
She just takes a deep breath. She's fine.
Can I prestidigitate her better?
what are you trying to do?
I wanna.
What about prestidigitation are you trying to
Fuck.
do?
Let me think.
You wanna
about
fuck?
it. Let me think about it.
All right. So Cumulus down, one failed save each. It is this is the deciding
Never mind, I won't be
round.
prestidigitating.
Does anyone else want to bet on what will unless you guys roll the same thing? This is gonna be the last one.
3 more gold.
All right. Nice.
You can try to lend money from your partners or something.
So
POML probably has
this
some.
this will
Come
be
on, some of the pot money
the
that
last
you spent.
roll of the competition. Unless you guys get the same number somehow, go ahead and roll me one last con save.
Come on, what are we doing here?
Oh,
Come on,
I got
Ulfirc,
one.
don't let us down.
Nat what?
Nice.
Add 218 gold to your inventory, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
Bingo!
So what happens? What does it look
So as
good time.
Glitch is chugging down this thing, you were both starting to get a little bit drunk. This is some strong stuff.
They can feel
And
it.
as you are slamming your head back, you drink.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Full family guy.
And you all see as Glitch literally starts like shifting in space, like
She's
around.
literally glitching.
Kind of like
Cross the Spider-Verse.
It's cross
That's
Spider-Verse.
so cool,
You see
yeah.
as Glitch starts like shifting around and then vomits up a rainbow for like half a second. And you can also mark yourself as the poison condition for.
That was fun!
Ulfirc just kind of looks at his mug like,
When I drink or do anything that alters my state of being, I only glitch. I am still the same, but I tend to...
Allow me to take care of the mess. And he just kind of puts his hand out and just starts, like, moving his hand over all the vomit and it just starts cleaning.
Now that
Held that up pretty well, though.
That was a lot of fun.
that was amazing.
We should do that again soon. Not always. Are you going to beat me again like you did this time, my friend?
I am.
Okay.
Amongst all of the laughter and revelry that comes up with watching Ulfirc win and Saul getting a huge payday out, while you are looking out the window, you see a redhead in kind of dark gray kind of sailor or pirate wear approaching the ship's ramp, and they have a piece of paper in their hand and they're looking up, and you recognize it as what you wrote. You see someone else with a copy of what you wrote.
Oh.
And you see that you're kind of like checking it out. And around the same time as this, there's another explosion of laughter a few tables over as you hear... let's see, 1 second. You hear a blacksmith a few tables over busting out laughing with his friend, and you all kind of just hear on the conversation as he's being a bit louder than everyone else in the tavern. But it isn't as bad as my neighbor last night. One of those meteorites crashed into her bakery, which is really just divine punishment for her awful tasting goods. And as he and this guy is laughing, as soon as he finishes that sentence, you hear an eruption sound. The entire ship begins to shake on the door as an earthquake begins to happen. And Cumulus, you're looking out the window. You can see that pirate who is walking towards the ship immediately looks up. And they look over and oh my god, and you look and you can see as a large crystal vine is erupting out of the earth, knocking over buildings next to it as it climbs high into the sky, into the atmosphere. And you all begin to hear screaming of terror as several of these rumbling sounds happen. We're going to take a break.
Oh no!
I have to make piss.
You've already made the piss.
And with that, we're going to stop. Alright, the recording is back. So, your adventures have taken you to a coastal community where local fishing boats share the harbor with trade vessels from far and wide. Lately, everyone has been discussing the deluge of falling stars that lit up the evening sky for the past several nights. Some say these are celestial events. Celestial events are omens of impending disaster. Others believe that they are a precursor to the gods descending from the heavens to walk on land. No one knows for sure. You were just finishing your drinking competition when you overhear a blacksmith tell about being awakened last night by a loud crash. According to the smith, a crystalline vine burst out of the ground and punched a hole through the roof of his neighbor's bakery. Must have been divine punishment for the bad pies and steep prices. The blacksmith chuckled with a nervous laugh. Suddenly, the earth shakes beneath your feet. You hear the dull roar of a distant eruption. The smith and several others hurry to the top deck. Joining them, you see sinuous, crystalline vines erupting from the ground a few blocks away, tall enough to be seen past the rooftops. Screams of panic rise in the same direction. Cumulus, you spot that sailor that was near the ramp, and she takes one look at you and the company that are all right around you, instantly puts two and two together, and yells out to you, "I think it's time I return to my ship. You'd be welcome to join me. You'd be wise to please as well. And she books it in the other direction and starts heading towards where some of the other docks are. She just yelled that to you.
She just offered us a ship.
She saw the things coming out of the ground, saw you all on the top deck of the low lantern, put 2 and 2 together, and told y'all, I'm leaving.
Told us all.
Yeah, told all 7 of you, because she saw all of you amongst humans and half-elves,
right?
And was like, I'm going, you'd be welcome to come too.
Spot the anime protagonist.
Literally. With that, she begins making her way towards the docks as a crowd follow her, beginning to kind of...
also make an escape, too.
Yeah, as everyone starts running towards the docks. The ground churns again, and more eruptions burst through the streets all around you. From these sites sprout smaller crystalline vines that uproot themselves and begin lurching through the streets, driving panicked citizens before them, while the enormous vine in the distance stretches even taller. So you are all seeing as these vines begin to form themselves into humanoid things and start chasing after people.
Is the earth still, like, shaking?
The earth is still shaking, as you see, as with very brief breaks, like, the vines will... And then after a few seconds longer... And just continue the climb through the sky, each one being met with a distant rumble, as you look to the horizon, and you can see 5 more out in the far distance, and 1 directly in front of you.
It'd be best to make wave.
You all...
Ulfirc's gonna help his 2 drinking partners. Just kind of throw an arm, or kind of pull both their arms over his shoulders and just start moving.
Similarly, Snow is going to grab one of Miriam's hands and then plant another hand on... If you have another open hand, we'll grab your hand as well and just secure both of you and look at you and be like...
Let's go. Okay.
Come on, let's get him out of here.
POML.
Bosco.
And
keep an eye on the skies.
It's not really like sliding around, it's more like a wheel. Like...
Does he make that noise too?
Him running around makes that noise. Not him making the noise.
So,
Slapping sounds.
what you guys see before you as you start running towards is you can see one of these sort of sinuous, ropey, crystalline creatures.
Oh no. No. Don't
one of these looking guys made out of vines as it rips itself out of the ground.
Ooh.
I'm a ball of slime and that's disgusting.
And you can see as it slowly crawls over to someone who is just staring at the vine erupting up and wraps a tendril around them. This is setting the scene. This is just setting the scene.
Happening currently.
Yeah. So as you guys all take in what's going on around you, what you see is in the distance as this monster wraps its tendrils around someone, they start like screaming like ah, and start withering.
Like decay or
decay, like not like it's necrotic damage.
Dehydration.
More like that.
Oh,
and
shit.
you see as little things of light, they're kind of a brownish vine color, as little like spurts of green start like siphoning down and go into the earth, and almost like with the energy going down to the earth, the crystal vine just scoots a little bit taller. So you see that. You see as a large crowd is currently running towards the docks. The street is getting a little too clustered, and it's going to make it really hard to get through. But
we're on a ship.
I'm gonna have to.
You're currently on the ship.
We're on a ship.
It's not seabound. It is basically attached to the harbor.
It was like
it's basically affixed so that way it can only go up and down with the
like
water.
Like those docks that just move with it.
Exactly. It can only go up and down, nothing else.
It's like some cute bar shit. Like,
exactly. But you do see that the road that's going towards the crystal vine is clear, both of vine monsters and of people, as people just booked it in all other directions. And you can't tell. You know that you're feeling a little shitty right now after all that drinking. You can't tell if it's the drinking or if it's what's going on, but you do not feel good right now.
She's a little cranky.
So with that said, where do y'all go?
Are we running towards this person's ship, or?
So you saw that she told you all that she recommends going to her ship, and she was one of the first people to start booking it towards the docks. So she was able to start running towards the docks
in front of everybody,
before a crowd had formed, and now there's a lot of congestion right there.
Okay.
So if anything, we just need to get to the docks. But
I think Snow would be like, kind of put.
Is there an alternate route we can take? Like very quickly. Like, is there any?
The only clear route is through them, and I point to the empty but dangerous route.
So, set the scene for me. What are our options here?
It's empty.
Yeah.
So you see two pretty clear options. If your goal is to head over to the ship that the person just mentioned, you can either start pushing your way through the crowd, which is going to be really difficult. You're starting to see as several of those vine creatures are making their way, and they're having to constantly fight the ground they're walking on. So they're shambling. They're not moving very fast. And they're making their way towards the heavy crowded area. Some guards are starting to fight them off. And you can also see a relatively clear street directly to that crystal vine that's continuing to erupt out of the ground.
Okay, so choice is vine or ship. Do we want a ship, or do we want to figure out what is going on?
I want to leave.
Ship.
I'd have to agree. It's probably best that we get out of here. I don't know what we're going to be able to do against this.
POML's purple eye turns green, and it's
But they both lead to the same path.
Yes, I want to clarify.
Oh.
This is a case where do you want to take the back roads? You're driving a little bit further, but they're not going to be dealing with as much traffic, or are you taking the highway? It's stop and go traffic. You might as well be parking your car.
So with the
crowds,
it's the fastest direct route. Tons of people are in the way, and those weird vine monsters are starting to descend on them.
Yeah.
The way towards the vine, you're going to have to walk 5 or 6 blocks away, but you can see how clear the road is. You might be able to go... You're getting the vibe you might be able to go around the crowd if you go towards the Blight first. Or the Astral.
How tall are the buildings?
The buildings range from 1 to 2 to 3 stories, and this thing is starting to approach the clouds. This thing is getting taller and taller.
I was thinking maybe we could just Assassin's Creed and just go rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah, if you wanna start making your way towards
What's everybody's deck scores? What's going on here?
I got a +4, so
how far...
If everyone's doing that, I'm just gonna Starlight step my ass to the ship.
Hold on.
Real quick.
Sorry. So
30 feet.
Our building is decently tall, 4 stories, was it?
Glitch isn't leaving her friends. Though.
You're on a ship.
Boat.
Yeah, you're on a ship.
Yeah.
That would be effectively 1 story tall. You have a 1 story vantage right now.
1 story vantage, but towards the docks. How many buildings are between us and the docks themselves?
Let me see if I can get a map of where you guys are.
I'm curious, mainly what's within 120 feet range that can get us close.
So on this map, so you guys can kind of see that there's the docks over here. It's a really small map.
Okay.
You guys are right on the waters. So I can get my pen. So you guys are right on the right on the waters, around here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that the woman ran down the street and started going through this little web of docks. That's where your guys' ship landed, actually.
Okay.
But you can see up where around here, a few blocks up, is where that crystal vine is erupting out of. So you're getting the vibe. POML, you'd especially notice since you've been walking around. You might be able to go around the crowd by going to the astral, that astral thing that's...
So essentially, we're going to have to deal with boardwalk traffic or go back into town, go around it.
Yeah, do you want to take...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a longer walk, but potentially faster.
Yeah. I'm fine with taking the long way.
And then you two would both know that your teleports are very short.
Yeah.
You have to be teleporting a lot to get through that crowd. So with that, where do you all start heading?
I'm going to start heading towards the town.
Start
to double back.
heading down.
Okay.
Okay.
Snow
Trying
will
to
follow.
Usher the other drinkers along.
We can go ahead and actually say, you guys roll for sobriety. Both of you make me a con save.
As we're running down the street, Snow's like, I want to get a sample! I want to get a sample!
I got a 12.
I got an 8.
You are both still drunk.
Paul, carry me, please.
Glitch is like, that is...
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the easiest thing to grab.
Trying her hardest to keep up. Effectively being dragged.
What's your okay?
And carry
How is our walking speed the same?
They can rest assured that Glitch is okay.
Let's see.
I thought gnomes had a shorter walking speed, but I
They
guess
should have
I
25.
guess auto know. Yeah,
Or maybe it's auto gnome, so it's newer, so they're like, oh, if I get rid of that whole 25-foot thing.
yeah, I guess. I was confused all of a sudden. I was like, wait a minute, why are we walking the same speed? I am tiny.
Alrighty. So, as you all begin to run into town in Baldur's Gate, you begin making your way towards where that crystal vine is continuing to erupt. The vine growing is crashed currently into the side of a bakery, and the vine is 50 feet wide at its base and is currently 1,000 feet in the air, and is still slowly just. It'll go in little spurts of inches, and then it'll rise a few feet, and then it'll go in a few spurts of inches for a while longer.
How close is it?
You guys have successfully run up to it. You guys are in front of this right now.
Perfect.
It was only a few blocks away.
And what does it look like material-wise again?
As
Snow is next to it?
It looks to be. Let's see. Go ahead and make me a nature check to try to figure out what it's.
Okay, nature check.
Can I try to see what it is?
Sure. Go ahead and also make me. Let's see. Make me a. Well, what exactly are you trying to find out?
I just want to know its origins, if it's malicious in nature, if it's.
Okay.
If I've seen something like that before, if I've heard anything,
Ooh.
if my siblings have told me about anything.
Make me a history check. What'd you get?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
I got a 12.
I'd break a piece off.
Alright, we're gonna go through this at a time. So, the 12,
Yeah.
you have no recollection of what this is.
Okay.
What were you hoping to ask again? You were hoping to ask what it's made of?
Yeah, I want to ascertain make.
It is made out of some kind of crystal, but strangely, it feels living. As it grows, it pulses with almost kind of an alive energy.
Biocrystal.
You would also all notice that as you've been here for at least a few minutes investigating and such, there are currently none of those vine monsters anywhere to be seen around you guys.
I relay all that to the party and point that out.
Okay.
There's no creatures. Why are there
I'm breaking
no
off a
creatures?
piece of that Kit Kat.
Make me an attack roll.
That's a big Kit Kat.
I don't know what this thing's doing, but
This is strange.
we can't do anything to it. We probably shouldn't stick around for too long.
There's going to be a 27 to
Holy
hit.
shit.
Badass. Then
Is that a
with
crit?
that,
No, that was a 19 plus 8.
19, but
Jeez.
beautiful. With a 27, you can confidently tell that this thing is immune to anything you're going to do to it. Because as you hit it with a 27,
Even with a magic weapon?
even with a magic weapon, it just bounces right off.
Maybe if we give it
So-
a hug.
You go and hug it, and it is warm to the touch.
No samples can be taken.
Can I smell it?
Living.
Smell
See,
it. Yeah.
Ulfirc pull out sort of collection of dynamite with some wires on it.
Snow and Miriam recognize
try
this
my
as
own method.
typical glitch behavior.
Let us get away first.
As you went to hug it, the base also kind of
Something like getting pushed back, but also getting kind of
Yeah.
brought up. Also, like
So it's extending. Like the base is also kind of enlarging.
slowly
it's
going from
starting
50 to 50 and a half.
There's
50
a
foot,
building,
51.
like 3 buildings to the left, that because of the way it's getting pushed, just crumples, and the street is blocked off now.
Okay.
Not a direction that you were gonna go, but
The
It's
street
still
has now been blocked.
concerning.
yes.
Damn.
You smell it, and it smells like vines. So it does. It has like it has a strangely organic smell, despite.
Can I lick
the-
it?
Yes.
Can I bite it?
You saw
Can I fuck
what
it?
you saw that POML hit this thing really fucking good with a magic weapon, and nothing happened.
Yeah, but I want to bite it.
Do you want to risk chomping on it?
Okay, I
a little-
want to go to do it. Glance at POML, and then lick it instead.
Okay. So as you lower your mask and lick it, what the fuck is that in her face?
Yeah, you see, like shark teeth essentially as she almost goes to bite.
Was it the my mango guy?
Yeah.
My main goal is to act,
Exactly.
is to blow up.
You know, why didn't the book tell me what it tastes like? So I don't
How
know.
dare they?
So like rock candy or something?
It tastes
Like a leaf.
right. So it tastes
Dense.
dense is the right word. Like it is full of energy. So it tastes rich.
It's a frozen
not
kelp
like
shake.
sweet. It tastes
Frozen kelp shake.
Yeah, it tastes like a frozen kelp shake. We'll go with that.
But warm.
Yeah, a warm.
But warm! Oh no! Oh, it's a warm kelp
So
shake.
it's a very strong taste, and it's not
Like
pleasant.
vegetable?
Yeah,
It
like
tastes
kale.
vegetable.
Tastes kind of like kale.
like warm kelp.
These are the seeds of the destruction. Kale.
Kale! I always knew I hated kale! Superfood. I always
This
hated
is a
kale.
weird tasting plant.
It's a plant?
It smells like a plant, and it tastes like a plant, so I believe
So
that
it
it
certainly
might be
doesn't
a
chop
plant.
down like a plant.
Is there anyone else who wanted to try to ascertain anything about this? I will add, you recognize this material. It is the exact same
Oh.
material.
Oh.
Backstory shit.
What can I roll to be like?
Make me an Arcana check.
I'm getting kind of like, she's like very like, I
Hold on.
don't like this.
Wait, does she already knows?
She recognizes this
So
that's
why is she
funny.
rolling if she already recognizes it?
to see how much she realizes.
Oh.
13?
For Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
I'll also say with advantage.
Because you've seen it before.
Oh, unnat 20.
Beautiful. You like recognize this thing, and do you go up and like touch it?
Yeah, since she saw other people
Yeah.
touch it and knows okay, she's willing to also.
As you put
Okay, see.
your hand on it, you feel some kind of connection with this thing, and you can feel that this thing's roots are deep, are deep in the earth. Just as much as it's going up, it's also going down, and you feel that this vine is almost eating the planet, but eating the planet for its energy. You can feel as it's consuming you can feel those little vine monsters around you that are all like pushing out away from this, and you can feel as each of them are sending little bits of energy as they keep eating people, and it's consuming the energy around you. So you feel that.
This crystal light is consuming energy, life energy. It's deep in the earth.
It's what?
I'd like to see it consume this. And he just sticks a pack of dynamite with a bunch of wires hanging off.
Oh, jeez, not again! Get away!
What are you going to
Get
do?
away!
Gonna try to
Glitch, that is
blow
a
it to
bomb.
hell.
That is a. Ooh!
You guys
No,
wanna
we
get
need
that?
We should. Can we watch
As a
that from
few
a safe
others
distance?
of the few
Oh,
other
dear.
buildings begin to start tumbling over as this thing expands another foot.
We should probably
Let's
get going.
Yeah,
get
we
out
need
of here.
to.
Let's go.
I'll try and blow it on the way out.
That's unfortunate. I would never watch
Come,
them blow
give me
up.
this.
You don't want to be close. Let's go.
Do we able to set something up?
Yep.
Okay.
And as we get a safe distance of at least 10 feet away,
Sounds good.
I will
Wait,
use it
tell
to.
me when you blow it up.
I will hold the detonator in my hand, click the button, and cast Shatter on it.
Beautiful.
Nice.
It has to make a
DC 15 con save, which
What's the siege rules?
a creature made of inorganic material has
inorganic.
disadvantage. Inorganic, yes, such as stone, crystal, metal has disadvantage.
Although this is crystal, it does not have disadvantage. It also
is-
rolled a 6. It has to make a con save.
Yep.
Has a plus 20 con.
It's brand new. What was the DC?
15.
15. With the 6, it wouldn't be a +7. It'd be it would have just failed.
Okay, so it takes 3d8 damage.
And I
Okay.
believe it's double if it's a structure. If it counts as a structure.
It doesn't mention doubling the damage to a structure, but I feel like it
It's shatter?
should. Yeah, shatter.
Yeah, it does. So
Oh,
go
it
ahead.
does.
So just go ahead and roll the same number of dice, and then times it by 2, or roll double dice.
Okay.
Because you like rolling dice.
Ah!
That's 4. Then roll again.
So 8.
That is 8 damage.
As you cause this explosion and the smoke clears, as you guys are running down the street, anyone who looks back, where the explosion happened, no visible damage on the vine. Same as with the sword. When your sword bounced off, there wasn't even a dent in the crystal. So you guys are confident that this
Didn't even
thing
dent.
Run!
it is immune to your spells and attacks.
As we're running around the corner, Snow is writing that down.
I guess it's like a cat carry. It's like I just throw her like over the shoulders, holding an arm and a leg, just like all right.
Fireman carry.
Yeah, Snow would have let go of both your guys' hands, and you would immediately know he's pulling out a book, and he is frantically scribbling all this shit down.
Glitch still running.
chicken,
Like,
huh?
Well, what happened to
Yes.
the explosion?
It didn't do it.
I didn't expect much, but
That's
didn't even dent the damn thing.
That's not good.
That is not.
Not good.
That is a
Yep,
very
nope.
strong
And
plan.
you guys see as one of the nearby buildings begins to start chipping and rocks begin to start tumbling off of the roof as this building is halfway through collapsing. And everyone to make me dex saves as you're running past it.
Got it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nice.
I'm so scared. Why are you laughing like that? Is that a 0?
Good thing I have the tough feet.
Hey.
And what'd you roll?
I rolled
I
a
get-
5.
That's
Okay.
10.
So anyone who failed a DC 12 dex save
Yep.
take 21 points of bludgeoning damage as the roof
Nice.
collapses on top of you guys. Anyone who passed takes half of that.
Oh my god!
It's half of.
Yeah, half of
21 becomes 10.
Okay.
Take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you guys are all clipped by this this building.
I'm glad I sent Bosco out.
Oh my god, do I have... Wait, do I
I'm
have...
at 49.
Do I have...
Also,
do I
because of where
have...
Brioche was placed, Brioche is dispelled. That took like half
Um,
of my health.
Hi,
I'm
you
gonna
people
say-
gang, guys.
currently
Hi,
have one
you
of my
people
Like Miriam took
gang.
half
I have
of
23
her
health.
health.
Brioche
I'm
has
supposed to
full
not
health.
get hit. That's my thing.
You have
'Cause I imagine
23
like
health?
Brioche,
I have a
like, she's
minus
keeping
1
Brioche
to
close,
con.
and then all of
I
a
have
sudden-
almost triple that.
And then
Good for you!
I got it.
You're not a
Yeah,
I got 70.
You're an artificer. You're
familiar
different.
won't be automatically
Just
safe at all
built
times,
different.
but from AoEs,
Yeah.
it's fine.
He's a dwarf.
That
Dwarf
too.
stuff.
But you got paladin fighter, so you get like the D10s. You get a D8, I'm guessing.
D8. I'm a dwarf, so I get +1, and tough feet, so another +2.
Yeah. So yeah, and I have a negative 1 of my con, so yeah, I get 23 health.
What's your hit point count?
I'm at 45 max.
45,
She
man.
currently has 1 more than my max.
So as you guys, how's everyone looking after that?
I'm at
Fine.
32 out of 42,
Nice.
so...
I'm at
I
49
have lost.
out of
I've
70.
lost exactly
Glitch
1/3 of my
cannot
hit
feel
points.
shit. She is still drunk.
Wait, how much are you at?
That reminds me.
32.
Maybe another con save, the both of you.
And what are you at, Gavin?
28.
Oh, 19.
I am
25.
so squishy.
You're no longer drunk?
23.
You're no longer drunk?
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone
That's
has
sober
more
being
health than I
real
do.
quick.
Yeah, getting hit by a roof
Currently,
would definitely
like,
sober
max.
you up.
I have 23 health max.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm
Oh
at
my-
13.
I
Oh
guess
my
maybe
god.
when we went
That's
to
right,
sober
your
up,
con's low.
we can hit our times.
That's so.
Why do you keep on playing characters with dumb con?
Because this is what happens. It's awesome.
Neither do I.
Alright.
Like, oh no!
Emergencies.
So as you guys begin to push the rubble off of you,
I wasn't
Yes.
expecting a ceiling to collapse on me.
And
Right.
chip in my kid.
you what?
Sorry, I'm dead though.
Okay.
Tit.
There's
Can I
crumbs
say
in
that
my-
the music is currently coming from Glitch's headphones?
Yes. You all, as you guys are running, you're hearing some badass running music right now.
She really said, "Oh, it's time." Flips the headphones inside out. Everyone can hear them
I
now.
think Gage had these, where it was headphones, or was it
Dre?
yeah, they might have been Dre, but yeah, it's headphones this way, and then you flip it backwards, and it's speakers.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's what Glitch got.
I'm literally just imagining like the running TikTok meme guy where it's like focused on his head. It was like,
Yeah,
She thinks music always has to be playing.
of course it does.
exactly. So
Life
as you guys are running down the street, you're gonna turn right to make your way over towards the docks are, and you see that there's a crowd of people currently running down. About 30 commoners are currently running, yelling out, "To the docks! We'll grab a ship and we can get out of here!" And another woman grabbing her kid just goes, "Nowhere is safe! We can't go anywhere! These vines are everywhere!" And as she says this, another building begins to topple over, and you see as half of that crowd is just crushed under debris. This is happening everywhere. You guys just keep running towards the docks. Those who are able to are starting to just lift up rocks, and everyone's starting to book in it as people can't even stay to lift rocks. Astral blights. Now that you guys have moved away from the crystal vine, those astral blights, vine monsters, are starting to come after you guys, but they're slow as shit.
They're there to pick up.
Exactly. As you guys continue to run towards the dock, you guys, let's see, I'm gonna head real quick. Okay. Can everyone make me a perception check as you are all running towards the docks?
Nice. I got a 23.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Beautiful.
21.
7.
Stop showing off.
21.
21.
Stop showing off!
21's like,
dice being rolled.
Yeah, maybe
Perception.
perception.
I have a perception.
I have advantage.
I have a +2 to perception only because
too.
I use my
11.
I have
I
+5.
think it's +4.
what is it?
Yeah.
Not expertise. The other one.
I
Proficient.
got a
Yes.
15.
Only because proficiency.
Okay. What was that you got?
15.
So anyone who beats a DC 18, as you are all running up towards the docks, the scene of the docks is chaotic. Hundreds of people have swarmed the pier, trying to push their way onto 3 vessels that haven't yet set sail. 2 longships and a galleon. There are a group of thugs in black leather armor who are using their clubs on the crowd of screaming commoners, keeping people away from their ships as they are being loaded with cargo under the supervision of a sneering man with long red hair. Those of you who beat the DC 18 notice the red-haired woman who had yelled at you all to join her. And as you guys approach, what do you guys do? You see this crowd.
Can we get through? Actually, I want to squeeze through the crowd and get to the front.
Okay, so you
Very much, if anything, very much like a symbiote. Just corporate form just drops and it become liquid. Just
make
squishing
me
through feet and legs.
an acrobatics check, and we'll get back to you in a moment.
And the red-haired person is... That's
So
giving
there's
orders
2
and-
red-haired people.
Okay.
There is a long red-haired man who is telling those thugs what to do as they're blocking the dock. That's kind of webbed out dock.
So are they blocking like the entrance to this webbed out dock?
Yeah, so people can't even get over the water. They're blocking it so no one can get onto the wooden pathway because other thugs are currently loading those 3 ships.
And they look like thugs. They don't look like they're working for any affiliate?
No. And you can see in the crowd, kind of on the outside of the crowd, is the red-haired woman who told you to all join her. And she's kind of like looking over the crowd. And
rapid fire succession to everyone's mind. Everyone's
Before I
gonna
get out of range.
Everyone's gonna get a ping.
Mhm.
And it's just 2 words. Fight red.
Fight red.
Oh, perfect. That's the only indication I needed. Just sweet. Let's go.
Sweet.
Pings into everyone's heads.
So if that's the case, how far away is this guy?
He's on the other side of hundreds of people in a crowd. Probably from this distance, because you guys haven't approached yet, easily over 300 feet away.
Okay.
But you do see the red-haired woman who is on the outside of the crowd.
Yeah.
Do you guys approach her?
Yes.
I'll approach her for sure.
Okay.
Really good to figure out what's going on.
Definitely.
Let me real quick.
Figure out what side she is on all
Right.
of this.
Yeah.
Besides, literally on our side of the crowd.
Something.
Just silently backing.
Right.
Sarah, help me.
Oh, Cumulus.
Cumulus, thank you.
Yeah.
So as you all approach, you see as she, in the chaos of everything, just gets, like, someone's trying to, like, push their way through, and someone just clips her in the side of the chin with an elbow, and as you approach, she's just wiping blood off of her face, and she sees you all. Glad to see you again, she says with a smile. I'm Captain Elena Startel, and one of those ships, and she points over, is mine. Pity I can't reach it. Would you be good enough to help me? I promise a favor in return.
Are those 3 that are being blocked off by the meat?
One of the 3.
Which ship is yours?
It's the cleanest one. And you see as 2 of these ships are a bit more weathered, and the one that's the furthest in the back, you see inscribed on the side of it Moon Dancer, as it's looking particularly clean. So the clean one in the back's mine.
Understood.
I can get past him easy.
You then see
Trouble's getting the rest of us by.
Hubble's eye turn red, and then like the glowing bits all around his mouth turn red, and you hear engaging protocol number 2, extermination.
No.
And I just start pushing through the crowd to get to the
Wait, hold on. Can I record you saying that, please?
So, as you said, Protocol 2, extermination. At least 5 commoners who are on the outside of the crowd with you all look over and then immediately start and they start like trying to kind of part away for you, but like
The Red Sea is not splitting fast
5 rows in, people didn't even hear anything. As you start pushing your way through, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
All I got was the ping, fight red, and like I made the DC to see the guy in the red hair. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So, go ahead and do you want to try to be stealthy about this?
Yes, halfway through earlier, I was like, I need to be stealthy.
Yeah.
in this.
So go make me a stealth check.
I'm going through underneath the crowd,
Yes.
all the feet and everything,
That's
so I got good cover.
Can you imagine looking down and watching
just
like
regular.
silver liquid like past you?
That's
slurp through
18
your
plus
legs.
16
Beautiful.
Plus 16.
plus 13. Yes, that's 16, so it to be a 34.
Yeah, you're fine. So as you,
I just sit like maybe 5 feet away from him, just as a puddle, just.
Yeah, so he isn't
11.
near the crowd. He
Okay.
has that line of about 5 of his guys.
A puddles
are-
on the dock just slowly.
Yeah, are
forward.
holding all back as they have out like clubs and swords. But you get to as far as you know you can get without getting spotted. You were at the front of the crowd, right at the dock, and you can see the 5 thugs in front of you as a man holding his son is like, please, you're not even. There's so much room on the ships. Just take the children. And one of the thugs goes, "Oh, you heard the captain's orders. Only things that are valuable." And he puts his sword in the dad's chest and gently pushes him back as the dad's like, "Ow, fuck." And so that's what you see.
As soon as I am within 60 feet, I cast Sacred Flame on the red-haired guy.
Okay. He is going to be about 100 feet back from the front of the docks. You're going to have to clear the crowd.
So from the front line.
From the front line.
Okay.
But you all see...
Then the first, threat.
How many guards are right there at the front of the crowd that I can see right there?
You see that the guards can't do anything about this because
the thugs. My bad.
The thugs.
Like at the crowd, like the first set of thugs right there. Like how many are there?
There's 5 right there and 5 more that are loading boxes into the ships.
I definitely can't roll Wolfish. The dichotomy of being a rogue.
So as POML, as soon as Startel is like, if you'll do this for me, I have a favor in return. POML starts clearing the path. See, kind of like that.
I do have a question though. Are these thugs with you?
No, but the big, ugly-looking one in the back. You see the long red hair.
Yes.
His name is Travis. I used to be in a gang with him back when I was younger, but we aren't on the best of terms. I don't think he's recognized me, though. But
sounds like that's probably a good thing.
Oh, please do. He's a piece of shit.
Is there structure underneath the dock?
No, it is cross. It is just just beams of...
No, I mean, is there that underneath the docks? Like something for me to sit upon kind of thing?
So the docks is... I'm thinking no, because the docks are 2 rows that go the length between the little wooden posts.
Yep.
And then connecting those 2 beams is just crosses.
And there's no gap in between the level of the dock and those beams?
Yeah, no, it's just...
Okay, cool. Okay.
So...
Technically out in the open, but also...
And I got a 19.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, 19, okay. Is there anything else that anyone wants to do as POML's clearing the path?
Oh, I'm following behind Paul.
I'm following behind Paul.
Behind him.
Kind of fiddling with a gadget, and I'm starting to prepare for the oncoming fight.
I think...
Too bad.
Okay.
You lose the...
Are those guys standing in a line? Those 5 guys?
Yes, they are all standing in a perfect line. Horizontal because they are body blocking the dock, so no one can get on the dock, onto the harbor.
Snow's gonna ping to Miriam.
Where the fuck is my book full of?
Because I'm can I position myself to where I'm near the edge of not the dock, but just near the edge of the ocean, to where I can be near where the dock is, but on the edge, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
What my intention is, I want to kind of walk up to the dock, being away from where the dock web starts, you know, where that line is, but where the crowd is kind of slim. Step off the dock, initiate my flight, fly over before the 2 guards have a chance to notice me, and I'm just... As I step off the dock, I fly directly at them, my eyes go pure blue, and my mouth just releases a blue beam of frost.
Okay.
Delay goes!
Go ahead and... It would be... So you're trying to go around the crowd, or trying to nimbly get through the crowd towards the end?
Nimbly get through the crowd near the mouth of the web.
Okay. So because of POML clearing a crowd, you're going to have advantage on this.
Perfect.
Make me an acrobatics check to try to clear your way through the crowd.
Acrobatics for the crowd.
Because of POML's 19.
17.
Nice. That's going to be enough. Because with POML's 19, there is a parted Red Sea as people just got shoved and pushed out of the way.
Getting through whatever I need to get through. I get to the edge of the dock, and it kind of just looks like I walk off.
Walking bulldozer.
But instead of...
No, what did I say for the
dropping my ginormous pure white wings that just kind of give off just endless
goofed up
mist, kind of just dry ice mist. I flap up and...
So we'll get to that.
Okay.
Is there anything you 4 wanted to do?
I'm walking behind POML. When I get up, if we get up to the guards, I wanted to start step past them and start booking it to
Sounds
Red.
good.
I want to try to get closer to the action.
Do you want to do the same thing that she is?
Well, no, because Miriam is still there. So she's gonna go, like...
Stay with Miriam?
Yeah, she's staying with Miriam.
Miriam, what are you doing?
Miriam literally is like, I imagine like holding Glitch's hand, and it's just like, all right, we're fighting. Pulls out a frying pan.
Nice.
I will...
Be ready to swing it like no other, my friend.
I'll command Bosco to start flying around more towards these guys, but just kind of hang back out of reach for now. Just kind of have him in position, but not have him try anything yet.
With that, everyone has
Stay
got a
close
chance
to him,
do...
Bosco.
Sweet. And with that, we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Sorry, I misspoke. I rolled a 29, not a 32.
Everything failed.
No!
You did fail.
Somebody stepped on me and I said, ow!
6 plus 1.
Nat 20 on a 21!
Nice.
Yay!
Okay, here we go. This is a big fucking...
Big fucking?
This is a big fucking... I'll tell you what, y'all.
There's a big fuck.
About a
That's
foot?
called an orgy.
Okay.
No, just big fucks. No orgy, just big fuck.
Orgy.
Okay, fine, orgy.
Orgy.
All right.
I 10
So-
one cephalopod comes out.
25 to 20.
They had 21.
21? All right.
24.
So...
I think it was a 21.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, pretty good roll.
Saul. 21. Glitch. 20 to 15.
19.
18.
What was that? Miriam?
18.
So
15.
19, 18,
15.
15. You definitely beat that.
So you guys up there now, or kind of in the crowd a little bit?
We'll get there.
Okay.
So the 19 was POML.
Yes. POML is
18 was
ready.
Miriam.
Yep.
15 is
15
Cumulus.
is Cumulus. Followed by 15 to 10.
14.
Okay. It's going to be...
Oh no.
Not Ulfirc Stormcloak.
Jarl of Winter.
God!
You're the leader of the rebellion.
I hear that a lot. I'm not the same Ulfirc.
It's a common name.
Oh god, if they've captured you. Oh god, where are they taking
You've
us?
been playing music long enough. If you want to, you can use your ability.
My ability?
Your music ability.
Music.
Okay. So I'm assuming we're all starting?
Pretty soon.
We're
there,
about
yeah.
to.
Okay.
Yeah, so get a song for me to add to the queen. Or can you add the song to the queen?
Yes.
Okay. 14 is...
Yeah.
Oh!
Snow.
I need another d6 for optimal sneak damage.
Number 2. Alright. So then that was all of 15 to 10, right?
I believe so.
10 to 5?
Purple? That'll work.
8. Ulfric's a slow boy.
You good?
Wait for me, I have little legs!
Help is on the way, dear!
Alright, I added it to the queen.
Dwarves aren't built for long distance. Are very deadly in sprints, though.
There you go.
Okay.
8
Yeah,
is
roll my combat dice.
Ulfirc.
Also, the way that POML's like parting this Red Sea, it is very aggressive, but it's never like I am hurting people, but it is like move.
It makes me think of like an EMT. Like the EMT will get you out of the way.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And did I miss anyone for initiative? Is everyone good?
Yeah.
Natural 20 plus 5.
You were successfully able to push people out of the way without harming them, despite the crowd. I was gonna say that isn't quite achievable, but with that high, you definitely do exactly that. Okay. Okay.
Safely parting humans.
Yes.
Without turning their insides into outsides.
Is this before POML goes off?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
cool.
Will. Yeah. I'm just making my way.
I also have a question for DM once you have a second.
Yes, I have a second.
Because I figured, like, in terms of flavoring Miriam's weapons, the, like, dagger is the kitchen knife, a club is the rolling pin, but I don't know what to make the frying pan.
A great sword.
Oh my gosh.
Did you already have something that's a great club? Or a club?
Yeah, I have heard, the club is the rolling pin.
What about a maul? Can you do that?
You only have simple weapon proficiency?
Yeah.
we'll get back to that. That's okay.
Yep, that's.
Feel free to you already have a couple of weapons. That's fine. Or
Yeah, I've got the club and the dagger, because the club is the rolling pin and the dagger's the chef's knife.
Sounds good. I believe there should be like a great club or something like that. That's still a common weapon, but I'm not positive. We'll get to that.
there should be.
All right.
Okay,
Big
I don't get it.
So.
No.
We're gonna start this over. Okay.
Oh, great
So, top of initiative, Saul. You are currently fully hidden at the ankles of this row of 5 thugs that are in front of you.
And one of them just pointed at one of them made a comment, only things of value are allowed.
Yeah, the dad just said, please at least take the children, held forward his son, and the goon was like, you heard the captain, only things of value, and pushed him back.
I'm gonna stab him in the dick.
Stab him in the dick.
I have sneak attack because I have advantage, so sneak attack?
Yes.
Just like one of those,
roll to hit with
sea
advantage.
snails.
Yes, give him a con.
Just licks his nut.
16 plus 8.
16 plus 8 definitely hits.
Yep.
Roll sneak attack.
That and my d4 for damage.
This is gonna be the guy in the direct middle.
Yes.
So that's who you're hitting.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's been alright.
8.
2 1s
No,
in
I'm
that.
playing D&D.
13 piercing damage.
That slimy bastard
And how much damage?
circumcised
Oh, wait.
me.
Alright, love ya.
13. That's 10.
Hey.
Sorry, 18. 18 piercing damage.
Okay, 18.
Yeah.
I need a taller leader.
Let me just real quick.
And then I'll use a bonus action to disengage and hide back into the...
Are you disengaging or are you hiding?
Disengage.
Okay, so you disengage and you want to move back to the crowd?
Back into the crowd.
So you're able to get 15 feet into the crowd. I'm assuming your movement is 30?
40.
40? You get 20 feet back into the crowd. Which, at that, you actually would have came into a clearing where POML is.
Oh, hey!
So you're able to... You are no longer squeezing.
yeah.
You hear a guy... you hear after you stab the guy and then slink back in. You just hear something just stabbed me in the dick. Why? Why is it stabbing me in the dick? And with that,
Only things of value are allowed on the ship.
Damn.
You all hear that quip coming from the floor level of this crowd. And with that, anything else you want to do in your turn?
That's it.
Glitch
does inspiring leader.
Oh,
You see, she's like, "Ooh, seems like we're about to fight.
My
Let me
family's
show you what I
well-versed
can
in
do."
Yeah.
And she turns up. You see, she pushes a button on her headphone. I've been working on this song. It's called Intoxicated. Let it run through your bloodstream. Become bloodthirsty, my friends.
I have no blood.
and
You see,
despite that,
she starts dancing.
no, despite that, on like your little HUD, you have like a whole on like little data display.
Oh, and everyone
that's-
gets 10 temporary HP.
Yeah, everyone add a
Oh,
10
heck
HP.
yeah.
Thank goodness.
How much?
10.
Thank you, I love
Hey, back to full!
And you see as the crowd is even also starting to get a little amped up, like, people are inadvertently, they're panicked and they're having a terrible time, but they're inadvertently kind of dancing a little bit.
So like any other rave.
And they rave, exactly.
Exactly.
The buildings are crashing.
Exactly.
Why is that a flop?
All the astral
Just
blights.
tears.
Your average,
you see
average glitch concert.
You see the sound wave is just in the
Someone else
puddle
gets
of
taken by the
the
blights,
puddle
you're
of Saul. You see the sound waves like
Exactly.
like a subwoofer.
Quick question on the temporary hit points. Is that something you can just keep doing?
You can only benefit from it once per long
I
rest.
love the image.
Okay.
Just someone
But
straight
that's
face,
once per
tears,
short rest
crying
for
as
me
a
'cause I'm
building's
an
coming
astral.
towards them. Just
Like
Shit. Oh! We're good. We're good.
dancing in
boy.
the background.
Alright.
You see a little cephalopod like
On your little heads-up display, POML, you can see all the data that's reading out, like, innocent. You see the row of 5 people, each of them, and then on like a little thing that just says like your battery, it just boosts up like 20% as soon as you say, "I have no blood."
I have no
Jarvis
blood
and
to
I'm
be
like,
thirsty.
power has been boosted to 120%, or something like that.
well, how about
So,
Tony Stark. Yep. Well, how about that?
How about that?
so with that,
You have been circumcised.
We are flaving that as you have been setting up. I don't know why I'm turning this down as if it's connected to my laptop.
Anybody have a oil?
So, that doesn't cost your action. That just happens.
Yep.
So, what else would you like to do on your turn? They're
How close am I to them?
You are able, because POML has mostly cleared the path, there is about 15 feet between the line of people and standing right behind him.
So how close are they?
If you move up to be right behind POML, they'll be about 15 feet away on the other side of the people.
Okay, I guess I'll move behind POML.
Mm-hmm.
And
Next to me.
I'll hit him with Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Are we fucking them up?
I mean, you saw one get stabbed in the dick.
Yeah, you heard one guy scream out they got stabbed in the dick.
I made a boy a man.
Okay, cool then.
So who do you want to Mind Sliver?
Where's Red at? Where's Big Red?
He is about 100 feet away.
Okay.
Right now, the only people who are within range are going to be those 5 people who are blocking.
Who's the one that said only things of value?
The man who was circumcised.
I'm gonna go for that guy.
All right.
The man who had just been stabbed in the dick.
What is the roll on that?
That is, you have to pass an intelligence save of 16.
He fails.
Nice.
Roll damage.
That is 8. 8
Oh my god. Okay.
Just throw it in the crowd.
He is... So, he is currently like, why the dick? And then immediately, what is your,
Every time he hears a beat, he feels like there is razor blades in his head. So like a really sharp... It just feels like there's razor blades in his head.
How is this worse than the dick stabbing?
I feel like it's like when that one time that like all those subwoofers happen and you see the actual shockwave of the beat hitting.
Exactly. So yeah, you hear him scream out in pain about that. I think you have a bonus action left. Is there anything you like to do?
Do I? I don't know if I have a bonus action.
You have one you can spend if there's anything you want to spend it on.
This guy just got stabbed in the dick, so his voice like went up an octave.
No, dick.
And then he got.
I think I'm okay.
Sounds good.
Charmed to where the beat of the song sounds like
he has
feels like
a
razor
migraine.
blades in his
Exactly.
brain.
Like a really sharp fucking migraine.
Y'all really gave him karma. Following up POML.
He chose not kids for kids.
Chose not.
Because you're 19, you're currently 15 feet away from the crowd, but you could, not even having to use anything, 15 feet of movement, part the crowd, and you can get up.
I'm just gonna go up to the guy that's been damaged, look down at him, and just extermination protocol engaged, and then I just stab down onto him.
Sounds good. Roll a hit.
Please.
He's like, I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need like a minute.
You see
Give me a second.
I need to record this, please.
You see the wall that is POML. Like, oh god.
That's gonna be a 20 fucking...
Do some damage.
20 fucking a hit.
20 fucking a hit. You guys can see that these guys are like wearing like they have on leather pants and a vest.
So am I.
max damage.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
13 points of damage.
All right. Beautiful. That is that. How do you see you doing this?
Nice.
I like look down at him, just turn the sword where it's like pointing down, and just like through like the neck of the spine, just impaling him into the ground, then lifting it back up and looking at the next one.
Oh god!
It's the cat.
Roll for intimidation. As you lift the sword up, and you lift him about a good half foot off the ground before his corpse sloughs off the blade.
And I'm just like,
I'm imagining the stone cap.
Shield your eyes.
Imagine the
Glitch
stone cap
also looking away.
22.
22. Okay.
You've been hole punched.
Do a little morale check. No. Definitely not. Okay. Sweet. So out of the 4 that were remaining, so when you made that path, you didn't do it down the middle. You kind of did it on like the left side, and people seeing you push kind of cleared a little bit of a path for you guys. So like, oh, people are starting to help. the 2 guards that were left of the guy who got fucked up by all of y'all immediately go, "Fuck it! This isn't worth it!" And 2 of them dip out. So,
do they go towards the ship, or do they go...
they are running into the city. They
choose death over death? Okay.
They are choosing not you guys over...
I'd rather
over
be
what
withered.
else. So,
I'd rather last 5 minutes than 2 seconds.
So with that, Thug 1, 2, and 3 are all off the battlefield.
I go up to the next one and I attack him.
Oh shit, okay.
Second attack.
Level 5.
Yeah, sounds good. So, we're gonna say, so do you want to...
A good time to
hit
support.
Right. Do you want to hit the guy who's starting to run? Since it isn't his turn yet, I kind of just let them all go early. So the 2 guys who are running away, it isn't their turn yet. They haven't had the chance to run. Do you want to roll against one of them with advantage, or one of the other guys who isn't running with just a straight roll?
I will go with the ones that are not running, because
Sounds good.
I see that these guys are no longer an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll to hit on the second attack.
25.
That hits. Roll some damage.
And fuck it, I'll Divine Smite on this one.
Oh, God.
Oh, should I forget to include him? I did. Wait. It's okay.
What, the redheaded douche?
Absolutely murdering.
Yes, the
guys.
redheaded douche.
Okay.
Extermination Protocol engaged. Let's see.
Solaring Smite.exe. Start.
I'll just do another one.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna borrow a couple D8s.
You see as
I got a
Travis, the captain guy that Elena had pointed out to you all, he's in the middle of like moving one of the more expensive like chests, and he kind of like gets a look over at the crowd because from his perspective, he's just working real quick, and he looks over to like just say, "How's my boys doing?"
Oh, God!
What boys?
As he sees a part in the crowd that they were making, because there are hundreds of people around you right now. You guys are in a thick, crowded area.
You guys might be.
It would have been a
done before
lot
the
of
rest
it would have been a
us
lot
meet
difficult
everything.
terrain. If it
That
wasn't
is 21 points of damage.
okay. You know what? We're gonna do something real quick.
Just gonna... You know, they all run. They proceed to shut their pants. Hello, my name is Harry Fingerling. Have you seen him? And a pair of shorts.
How much damage did you say you did?
21.
All right. This dude is fucked up. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn as he say you kill the guy next to him and hit him? And is there anything else you want to do on your turn? Yeah,
Yes.
a bonus action, I believe.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself to get a +2 AC.
Sounds good. How does your Shield of Faith look?
With this, it would be like a lot of the trimmings on the armor like glow, like it's almost like power armor, and like almost like a smaller like force field encompasses his entire body.
So you see as Thug number 5, who was the one on the far right, is currently holding up the 4th guy who you just cleared in the chest, and he goes, "Hey, Travis, what should we do about this?" As he's holding up his buddy who has just a giant
I say to him, "Die."
I can really use support, boss! Support boss!
This is my emotional support boss.
And with that, Miriam.
Um,
There is currently a path in front of you, and you could... the walkway is fully cleared.
how long is from where I'm at to them?
The row where POML and Glitch and all them are at is about 20 feet in front of you.
20 feet? I would like to cast Acid Arrow on
Acid
the
arrow, or-
big... Miriam's Acid Arrow.
Who's that?
The boss?
The boss, yeah.
What's the range on Acid Arrow?
90 feet?
You would need to use all of your movement, so you'd need to be like right next to POML, but you could get within range.
Just...
So, how does your Acid Arrow look?
Miriam's Acid Arrow, I imagine she throws like this little
grease.
like a thing of grease, throws it up, and with her rolling pin she kind of goes dink.
Oh, I love that.
That is your best one yet!
Is that a dex save or is that an attack roll?
That is an attack roll, I believe, because
Alright.
it's a... Yeah. Oh, wait. Yes. Because it's still plus something to hit.
I'm gonna add this onto the Kui because
Okay.
I want you to hear it.
Okay, please. Oh! That's 18 plus 7.
That makes a great
18
drum.
plus 6. Thank you.
You're hitting it.
That hits. Roll some damage on that. And I believe they take additional damage on the next turn.
Yep. On the end of its next turn.
Just go ahead and include that damage now.
Okay.
Oh god.
This.
It didn't go in the rolling area,
Cool.
so yeah. For better and for worse, if it's not in the rolling area.
I need 2 other, because it's 4d4 acid damage plus another 2d4.
Okay.
That's another 4 and 2.
Jesus Christ!
So
18?
So that's going to be
Did
4
you add
plus
your 10
4
temp
plus 4 is 12 plus
Okay.
3 is 15 plus
I asked
18
about yours 'cause
points
I also have
of
an
Jesus
ability that gives
Christ
us temporary
acid
inflammation.
damage.
And it essentially actually works like
Oh, it's a little different,
hot
though.
grease, because that was
I
the
love
closest equivalent I could think of for cooking.
Don't want to make
Beautiful.
it flash.
So you see the boss is moving this chest, and he's like, "What's that, Reggie?" And on his entire forearm,
I went out of my
his
way
entire
to put her
forearm
that
is just
way,
covered in
so.
searing hot grease.
She doesn't.
Ah! Drops the chest on his foot. Fuck! Why can't you just?
Starts getting pissed at his crew.
Yeah, that's on his foot.
Best part, it's a grease fire. He can't put that out in the water.
Way to go, guys!
It's just gonna get worse.
What did we do?
Pirate accent. Why couldn't you just? Oh, that's Irish. Anyway, it's a pirate accent. Fuck! I'm struggling under pressure. Yarr! Yarr!
I mean, fuck.
Reggie, why couldn't you just keep a? Ah! And Travis is currently burning.
He's preoccupied.
Thank you for the yar. That reminded me. Yar. All right.
Does
With
it smell
that,
like? Does the
Like, it
grease
smells like bacon grease.
y'all smell bacon and burnt flesh. With that, Miriam, is there anything else you want to
It was
do?
like dinner on the space rig.
Burnt flesh.
Miriam at the end just goes,
Also,
Talk about
feel free to, I believe as an alchemist, you have the mystery potions.
yeah, the experimental elixirs.
Yes. One thing that I didn't know when I was playing an alchemist is you roll for what they are at the start of the day. So it isn't that you learn what they are when you use them. You learn what they are when you either make or when you make one, and you make one at the start of the day. So feel free to roll for that so you know what it is.
Cool.
Is there anything you want to do in your turn?
No.
Cumulus, you're up.
Good.
Snow, you're on deck.
So she's gonna move her full 30 feet, and then she's going to.
You move 30 feet, so you're currently shoulder to shoulder with POML.
I'm gonna starlight step another
Okay.
30
Shoulder to
feet.
rib.
True, yeah. Actually, so you would have been farther than that. So you are currently 40 feet up the dock. So that would put Travis.
Saul.
Travis would be 60 feet away from you. No, wait.
Let's
Closer.
see. So like, there's like the 5 people, and he was 100 feet away from them.
90 feet. Hold on, let me do a little math in my head real quick. So 90 feet. Then you went 80. Then another
wait,
50.
no, I went-
So Travis would be 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
I didn't mean to roll that.
So I'm gonna use
You're- Good.
I was gonna use my cantrip that's 60 feet
Perfect.
and use Sacred Flame on him.
Absolutely. Did you want to be as close as possible, or did you want to be just within range? Because you could pull a little bit closer and be closer to the rest of your team.
Well, how? Because I went my full movement,
You were currently-
and then I went another 30 feet. So I moved 60 total.
Yeah. So you are currently 50 feet away from him. If you wanted to, you could move 50 feet instead and be 60 feet away from him, just to give you a little bit further. If you want to be not as close to him.
Well, then he'd be. How far away would he be if I did
60
that?
feet.
Which is still within range.
You have 10 feet of leeway to
Yeah.
still be within range. Do you want to be as close to him as possible, or as far
close,
away?
Yeah, I'll get
Okay,
as close.
as close.
Because there's ability I want to do, but I have to be within 30 feet.
Sounds
so,
good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
With that, I believe that is a save he has to make.
Yep, he has to make a dex saving throw.
That's gonna be a pass for him.
Damn.
Okay.
What does it
Fine.
look like as you do this?
I think it's just like a white fire, just kind of like goes from me, and it tries to just. You know how like lightning goes like. Imagine that but fire, and it's kind of like a.
So
it's like,
you all see as different motes of light underneath Cumulus's skin, from the kind of starting at the feet, going up, rising through the entire body, and then pushing its way out of their arm, sending forward a bolt of
fire.
a bolt of kind of fire-ish energy, which
it's supposed to encapsulate him, but
he, having looked at you guys, saw it coming, was able to duck out of the way, avoiding it. And is there anything else you want to do in your turn? That was your bonus action, and movement?
Yeah, that was everything I could do.
Well, that gives us Snow. You were up with a couple of thugs left. All right.
Okay. Is there... Am I able to get within melee range of the boss?
No, but you can get close. So he is currently from your position. You moved up with him. So he would be about, I'm going to say 90 feet away from you.
Okay, he's 90 feet away. So then, can I, with double checking something super quick about the movement speed. You only have 30 feet of fly speed, right? As
when you do your wings, it is a flight speed equal to your walk speed.
So yeah, okay.
But if you wanted to, I think you could use your bonus action dash to get within range of your ice if you wanted to.
Yeah. I'll he's 90 feet away?
Currently, yes.
Then yeah.
You could get right next to him with bonus action dash and action dash.
So I'll action, or not action, but movement and bonus action. Bonus action dash to move 60 to be within 30.
Okay, so Cumulus, you threw out this fire, and then just a cold breeze zips past you, and 10
ice on the wet dock.
Yeah,
where he was.
10. So 20 feet up dock from you is Snow. You have your action left.
Yeah.
You're currently 30 feet away from him.
As he comes up in a spray of frost, I think he'll conjure this, probably this big of just an ice hatchet, and is just gonna sling it at him.
Sounds badass. Make an attack roll.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna make this attack a precision strike.
Okay.
Precise.
I'm imagining very wise movements.
Oh, there you go.
Gem Flight.
Sub-Zeros.
Yeah, martial adept, so using my superiority die, which is a d6. I will add that to the attack. So in total to hit, that will be 23 to hit.
23 hits. Roll some damage.
Okay. And with Frostblade, that'll be...
Nice.
That'll be 9 points of damage.
Plus your dex. Because I believe Piercing Strike, you add your Spirited die to the damage and the attack roll.
So for precision, I believe it's not
both.
Added to the damage. Let me double check that, because that would be nice DPS. But yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be getting some crunchy crits. But no, I think it's purely. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
We'll say it does for now, and you can find out later. So with that, that would be a total of 12 damage then?
Yeah, you can expend one superiority die and add it to the roll before or after the roll, but before any effects are applied. So, yeah.
Okay, so that's just 9 damage you said?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. He gets grease on his arm, dodges holy fire, And then, he then sees this ice hatchet coming and just blocks it with his arm and just sinks just into bone. And he just...
Freezer burn.
Exactly. And just... You hire a crew to do one thing and they can't even do it right. And he just drops the axe on the thing and pulls out a weapon.
So I kind of like the idea of when the weapon hits, it like freezes and then shatters. So as he goes to grab it, it turns to ice and just ice dust in his hands, and he just has like this really bad cold.
Very wise.
No, absolutely. He is not looking good on that arm.
You've sealed the wound shut with ice.
Hey, Gavin.
Exactly.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The ice. Oh god, now Gavin has to watch all those old Batman movies with Mr. Freeze.
No. Just that one. Just that one.
Just that one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Alright.
Chill.
Nice to meet you.
So the thug who is currently bleeding from the chest is going to we're going to do some
Try.
let's see. Yeah. So it is at this point that the two thugs also run away. So they're gone, they're gone, they're gone.
Opportunity attack.
No, the original two.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're booking it.
They're dipped.
They're dipped. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you. One of them's a natural 1. Does a 16 hit?
No.
So the guy who just cleaved through the chest, he goes to like grab his sword and accidentally unhooks it from his belt, and it just falls to the ground. Tries to pick it up, but in the process, like you are standing like uncomfortably close, and he can't even get it up in time.
I feel like I kick him like in the wrist, just BAM!
Exactly.
Can't get it up. It's a problem a lot of people have.
It's okay. It's
the
a lot
other
of people have.
thug is going to move around him to get pack tactics. And
Pack tactics?
these thugs know how to work together. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
No.
But a natural 20 does hit.
What's the modifier?
And
What's the modifier?
what's the modifier? Oh, you take 4 points of damage on a critical. As this guy pulls out a mace and goes to clock you over the head with it, and just boom. Oh, I'm fucked, aren't I, sir?
Very much.
With that, Ulfirc, you are up.
Okay.
You are in the back. There is a clear way forward, and two of the thugs just started running back.
I'm not going to mess with them. They clearly don't want to be part of the problem, and that's fine by me.
You see about 100 feet away is the pirate captain. And
cool, that's within range.
And on the dock, there's 5 more guards who are currently thugs. Sorry, who are currently like seeing what's going on, and like putting down like viable merchandise and pulling out their weapons. And you,
how far away are the other guards?
The thugs.
Yeah, the thugs. Are they within 45 feet, roughly?
Or
I guess that'd be 60 feet. The new group of guards.
So there are
the new group of thugs.
So there are the 2 thugs that are running away. They're fleeing.
Yeah,
the 2 thugs that are engaged with POML. There are 5 thugs who are currently loading cargo onto the 3 ships. And in the very back, by Moondancer, is Captain Travis, who is 100 feet away, and he just tried pulling out a ice hatchet before it exploded in his hand.
Okay, but the 5 guards you just mentioned, they are kind of spread out then?
Yeah, all between you and him.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to engage in battle.
Do some battle.
So, I'm gonna run up closer to POML, sort of staying close to him, but not in melee combat with the others. And I'm just gonna pull out of my backpack a big metal box lots of green paint on it. Kind of, the same industrial kind of look as my armor. Gonna set it down, and 4 legs will sprout out of it.
Ooh.
And on top will be a large barrel that kind of comes out of the top, clamshell style, before it closes back up, with a cannon on top.
Nice.
Uh-oh, Betsy, it's time to go.
I am assuming this is your Eldritch Cannon?
It is my Eldritch Cannon, yes.
So this turret, just looking like, starts building itself. It goes like the 2 legs.
4 legs.
4 legs. And then just the 2 barrels.
Yep.
And what are you doing?
I'm gonna command it to lock and load. It's gonna move its movement speed 15 feet away from me, staying well out of melee range, especially.
Running further up the dock or back?
Into the crowd.
Into the crowd.
Kind of skirting along the edge of the crowd so it can keep a clear shot.
Oh, okay. So on the side that's kind of been cleared by POML, it's going like almost against the port, so that way you can get like a nice view. Okay, so it runs 15 feet away.
Yeah, if the dock runs this way, it's kind of moving this way.
Sounds good.
And it'll take aim with its 120-foot range and try to hit the captain.
All right.
You're playing Blue Tower Defense.
I mean, this is all your bonus action too. If I'm
it is an action to place the cannon.
Oh, okay.
But it's a bonus action to command it.
Yeah.
I would have done it earlier, but with a 15-foot movement speed, it's kind of hard to keep it with me. And it is small, by the way. So, it will make a ranged spell attack. I believe it uses my modifier.
Yes.
Have we seen shit
+7.
like this? Or is this just like out the pocket?
I mean, we
you
have
seen stuff like this.
Okay.
Never from a dwarf.
Okay.
I think it's usually a gnomish thing, mostly.
Oh, so I've seen shit like this.
So you've seen things that can build themselves from gnomes, but whatever this cannon thing is from GIF. You are familiar with firearms as a GIF contraption, not a dwarvish one.
Okay.
So you're seeing a dwarven firearm.
You're seeing a dwarven person using GIF technology in tandem with gnomish technology.
Does that mean that Glitch would be
let's
familiar with
see.
that if it looks like GIF technology?
Um,
Specifically because of Wendy?
Yes.
He went both to the gnomish and GIF schools.
Oh, he's not anywhere near.
Yeah, that is a 12 to hit,
Do you
Captain.
know Wendy?
Okay. The thing, yeah, it fires out a shot, but this dude has on one of those lawn captain capes, and it shoots through the thing.
Punch a hole in his coat.
It punch a hole in his fancy coat, and
just screaming down the dock.
It looks like you guys know the Guardians from
the Galaxy?
Not
Disney.
The big kind of spider robots from whatever the new Legend of Zelda games are.
Yes,
The little laser beam house, just kind of like.
Yeah. So
that's basically what.
Yeah,
it is.
that shoots out of the cannon, and he just my coat.
I still can make a face.
Is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
Yarg, I'm a pirate. I talk like this. Yarg.
Yarr!
Yarg.
Yarg.
My coat. There is a hole in it. All right.
My husband will be very upset that he has to show this back up again. Yarr!
Quit standing around and gawking, lads. Kill them. And
You could be an Irish pirate.
there you go. With that,
Pirate's an occupation.
yeah, exactly. With that, let's see.
You could be an asshole. You could be a pirate. Those are the 2 options. Like,
So one of the thugs is going to run up to you, Snow.
Snow.
But I'm so gentle. I just threw an axe.
I'm just the lizard man who shoots ice on his face.
Snow.
Who's missing half his lip.
No, nothing.
Does a
You know nothing, Snow.
17 hit?
It does.
Okay, so you,
Okay, George.
as he comes up with a mace and goes to hit you, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I will use Uncanny Dodge.
Sounds good. That becomes 2.
Yes.
Costs you your reaction.
Would I be able to use Uncanny Dodge on the collapsing building?
I believe it has to be an attack roll.
Okay.
An attacking person.
Just double checking.
Yeah.
But wasn't the building making an attack roll on us?
I checked.
It was a dex save it made you all. It was a
Fuck
spell.
you in
It was a
particular!
spell. Yeah.
I was so hopeful. I was like, I'm gonna
Alright.
dodge the fuck out of this building. All right.
No.
Dodge the fuck out of this building.
With that,
Not until evasion.
It's like a little 6.
Travis
6 or 7.
is going to. Let's see.
I'm just imagining all of us vibing, like, in combat, like,
Those back in the crowd are like,
That's,
I love this one! Mm.
so good.
Glitch currently doing some weird, like, foot thing.
doing a jig.
Travis is going to grab from his sides a long sword and a short sword, dual wielding that, and he is going to approach you and make one short sword attack.
Swing.
And a miss.
That's going to be a lot. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
It hits.
He deals 5 points of damage to you.
Gotcha.
And we'll... Oh, Cumulus isn't here. Well, it's not Cumulus. That's going to be 2 longsword attacks against Cumulus. One's a natural 1. And one's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Cumulus will suffer from 7 points of damage.
Any kind of reactionary you need to do?
She doesn't have anything like that.
Alright, so what you missed.
Sorry,
You're good. So Captain Travis got a hole punctured through his coat, got pissed, dual wielded a short sword and a long sword, walked up and stabbed Snow in the same arm that he got stabbed with the hand axe, or basically kind of like slid the blade across your arm, and then came up to you, went to go hit you. How do you dodge out of the way?
I think.
Oh, it hits.
No.
Oh, okay.
How do you dodge?
I think she would just go under it.
So
Well, how is he doing? How is he going?
He is running up and he's just doing a full overhead.
Oh, she would just slide to the left.
So you
Slide
you
the rat.
slide to the left and he gets his sword stuck and he just can't pull out and he punches you across the face. You take 7 points of damage.
I have temporary hit points.
Oh, that's right.
How dare you?
Oh, you had temporary hit points as well, did you?
20.
You bitch.
Sweet.
You're a bitch.
I am. No, hold on. I said you're a bitch. I just said a
Alright.
bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I am a bad bitch.
Thank you.
You know what? POML, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check again for when you told the guy to die.
You gotta fucking die.
Okay.
Why don't you fucking die?
What do we do?
Die.
Not as good this time.
But
That's gonna be a 13.
The one who you already cleaved in the chest is on the ground. He's basically pretty much given up on fighting you. The one who caught you over the head, though, is still standing his ground.
Okay.
So you would know that one more person has been basically scared out of fighting.
that means just one more person to kill.
More fear.
Exactly.
More death.
All right.
More fear.
The
She
thugs
ran out.
are now going to
Oh, I knew that was him.
all roll up, and 2 of them are going to attack you, Cumulus, and 2 of them are going to attack you, Snow. They have pack tactics on these, so it's going to be a lot of advantage. For Cumulus, does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
That one doesn't, though. So you suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Take off 3. And then you take 5 damage.
That definitely hits you.
Thank you, Ty, for the basic math. This has been basic math, Ty.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay, so the 2 thugs approach you, and they each only get 1 hit in each. The other one does a much more modest 3 points of damage.
You're not gonna ask
For
me?
you, Snow, the first one's going to come up. That also hits.
Such a low AC. Am I even wearing armor?
You're
Sure.
wearing armor.
What is your AC?
It is 14.
Not high enough.
Well, then
How's that
only
worse
one
than
hits
mine?
with
How?
a
Oh.
natural 19 and a natural 9.
Stunned
What's your
level
armor?
+2.
I have no idea. How many damage?
Let's roll all the damage. Let's roll all the hits first.
Oh,
Another 12 misses.
Oh, that's why.
And a natural 20.
oh shit.
So the non-crit does 4 points of damage,
okay.
and then the crit
4,
does 8 points of damage.
eight.
Just add my dex modifier, which is 5. So.
Okay, back to the top. Saul, you are currently 20 feet behind POML.
Okay.
There's a you see two of your allies fighting basically the entirety of the pirate crowd, while one guy's fighting POML.
How far away is the rest of the people down there? The other folks. How far away are they? 20 feet behind Pommel.
20 feet behind POML. We put them at
Okay, there's about 100 at the end of the crowd, right?
yeah 100 at the end of the crowd. There's 120, but they're not all the way there. I'm gonna say
She was
Snow
50 from
him.
Travis.
Travis. So I'm going to say that
80?
60 for Snow, 80 for
All right. I will use action and...
or sorry, flip that. 80 feet, 60 feet.
Okay. Either way, I'll just use my movement and cunning action to make 60 feet.
Okay.
Because I have 40-foot movement. And...
So Saul pulls up next to you.
So,
Yep. And because the enemy is within range of her, I don't need to have advantage. Oh, I know.
If you hit, you'll have sneak attack.
Yes.
So good.
Allies within.
Yeah!
Roll some damage. This is going to be against thug number... let me see.
I don't know, one of them. Where? There.
Let's see, there's 5 more.
19 to hit.
That hits. Roll sneak attack.
Cool.
This will be against... one of them's still working.
I'll use my piercer feat to re-roll that. 12. 17 piercing damage.
Beautiful. That'll be 17. Alright. That's your action, bonus action, and movement.
Yep.
Following that, POML. There's one cowering person in front of you and another guy who hasn't taken any damage yet.
his head does a 180.
Oh, God!
His body turns and in that same motion swings at him.
Okay. This is the guy who hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah. Because the guy cowering looks like he's going to run away, and I'll accept that.
I'm feeling generous today.
Because he's no longer a threat. That's going to be a 13 plus 8. Fucking stuff. 13, 14, 15. Wait. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Simple math.
Jesus Christ, okay.
To hit.
Oh, to hit!
Yes.
That hits their 11 AC.
Okay.
Write that down! Write that down!
Do another 20 damage. You're like, fuck, okay.
Damn!
Jesus!
Dude!
Divine Smite again.
He's got a kid!
I don't care.
Oh, it doesn't. Well, you don't know.
I don't know that.
I didn't ask.
I don't care.
Extermination protocol is
active.
engaged.
Engaging protocol, finding who asked.
10.
Protocol done. Protocol succeeds.
17 points of damage
No
for the
way.
first hit.
Beautiful.
And then I'll just make a second swang at him.
Swangin'.
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 That's going to be a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Making Miriam.
Oh no, I was pulling up Miriam.
8 points of damage.
Sounds good. He is 10 or less.
Okay.
Sorry. I forgot. Add 5 more to the one I hit. I forgot my dex mod.
Oop.
He's one shot.
So 17 became 23.
He also looks one hit. Or 10 or less.
I just like a blob like, oh! What the fuck?
As I'm looking down at this original guy, see he's no longer a threat. Look up, the head does a 180. The body turns in that same 180, slashes through, and then like just slash up through him.
Sounds good. He screams out, "Travis, this thing's cutting through us! What do we do?" And Travis just yells out, "Travis, die by it or die by me. That's your choice to make." And with that, your turn is up. Miriam.
Miriam would like to cast Ray.
Oh shit, you're right.
Sunshine.
You went before POML. Thank you.
Sickness.
Thank you.
Okay.
So before POML go, this.
How far am I from...
Travis?
Yeah.
About 100 feet.
100 feet? Excellent. I'll hit him with Chaos Bolt.
Sounds good. Chaos!
Roll to hit.
Chaos control. Chaos
17.
blast. What, Sarah?
That is his AC. You hit.
Nice.
Chaos blast.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll a d8 to see what kind of damage first.
There we go.
Gallic
Stop
blade.
being funnier than me.
For both?
Roll 2d8, and then from there you choose what type of damage it is.
Roll 2d8.
And 1d6.
I'm not trying to yuck your yum, but...
20.
So that's 20 damage, and then it's either a 6 or an 8 on the spell.
She commented
So the spell.
There we go. Got it.
So it's either poison or
Now
thunder
that's a
damage.
threat to Miriam. Don't make me yuck your yum.
Miriam about to
It'll
cast
be
Ray of
thunder
Sickness,
damage.
like I'm about to yuck your yum.
Sounds
She
good.
key on my co until I hop. She key on my con until I co. Oh, dang it!
He looks half health or less.
Kiko.
Nice.
Travis does.
You say that.
With that, go ahead and roll me a Wild Magic Surge.
Okay, hold on.
So that'll just be 1d20, no modifier.
1d20.
No modifier.
Oh, doing a d20.
10.
That hits it because you had been building up chaos. Is it not a d20? Yes, it's a d20.
Oh,
So with that, a Wild Magic Surge happens. Go ahead and roll me a percentile.
That's what
I
I
don't
thought
know
you were.
what that is.
So,
it?
D100.
Okay.
You can cast it. You can do it as many times as you want. It only costs 1 key to start,
94.
but you can keep spending your stamina to
Is that
do
mine?
it more. and
Yes.
Cool
I'm
deal.
sorry, I didn't realize I left it in there.
So you're still standing in the crowd,
Yeah.
and you had to kind of like look. Fireball's the crowd, yeah. So as you had to kind of look, yep. You have a clear line of sight, Travis, but that doesn't mean it's quite an easy thing to see, which is really convenient when you double in height and become large.
Hell yeah!
So you are now a large creature looking over the dock.
and over the crowd.
Yeah, all of your gear increasing in size with you.
Yes!
So you all see as a giant glitch. It's just like basically. So glitch send out this bolt. What did the chaos bolt look like?
It looked like a structure of squares trying to form a circle. In each of the squares, you'll see like the D&D kind of what signals the damage types. So you'll see the snowflake, the little asteroid, and then eventually it disappears, and then you can hear the Vecna clock noise.
As this bolt of thunderous energy fucking sends into Travis, and his ears just spurt out blood. And as you're like,
I am so
That the music is even louder.
yeah.
And it has more bass now.
And you are currently, how tall are you normally? Like what, 5?
I'm 5'11".
So you are now currently, what would that be?
10?
So 6 becomes
11?
12 becomes, you are 11'10".
Damn.
So yeah, from 5'11 to 11'10".
That's
As you're
that's
just
huge,
sitting
bitch.
over the you're just like looking over the crowd. Whoa!
Miriam on the ground.
And with that, your chaos reverts back to normal. You still
Am I
have-
normal size now?
No, you're still full sized.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still full.
That
size.
lasts essentially. You get the enlarge spell on you, which lasts a minute.
That's not what happened.
Okay.
But Yes, you're still large. You're still large. You still have
big
your,
girl.
I think, movement and your bonus action. Is there anything you want to do on it?
woman.
I guess I'll go ahead and use a sorcery point and give him another chaos bolt.
If you can cast a bonus action spell, but it has to be a cantrip.
A cantrip? That's fine.
So if you have quicken spell, is that what you're doing?
No.
What are you doing?
Player on the field.
Oh.
What sorcery point you're doing?
Oh, it's the one to just use another spell.
Can you show me? It'll be under.
Haste? Settled?
There's quicken spell.
Quicken?
Yeah, so
Quicken
can
spell
you
makes,
go to your
makes
features?
the action
Become a
of-
bonus action.
Yep.
But also, isn't there like the whole cantrip leveled spell though?
That's always. I've always.
I know, yeah. I was like,
that ruling is weird. I mean, I get why it's there, but.
No, I'm talking about the sorcery points right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. You have to use your meta magic. So what you're wanting to do is the quicken spell meta magic, which you don't have equipped.
Why do I have to do a quicken?
That's the one that makes it so you can cast a spell as a bonus action.
Oh.
Instead of an action.
Okay.
Let's just make it.
Okay. Then I guess never mind. I don't want to do
Tootsies!
anything.
No!
Those dogs.
If you want to, you could spend a bonus action to convert sorcery points into a spell slot, if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, that'd be your turn.
My dog don't bite.
I know.
It really is.
It's
Honestly,
reprinted, so
probably
like,
right now it's probably
I'm pretty sure that's purposeful. Like.
Most likely.
I
I
think
would
you've
have
had a successful turn.
drink straight out of it. I don't
Wanna call it
know.
this?
Yeah.
What's the circumference?
So with that, Glitch is now almost 12 feet tall. Pommel, your turn goes off as normal.
A little bit of wiggle.
Miriam
okay.
with Cumulus
It is an
on
airlock
deck.
in there.
Miriam, sting giant glitch. Yes! Icky! And pointing at Atreus and cast Ray of Sickness. And just you see her do like a little finger, she's like gross.
Ew.
What is Ray of Sickness?
Ray of Sickness is on a hit. He makes a con save.
Okay.
And he's got to
Damage,
beat
but it's like
a
emotional
15.
damage.
You don't roll a d20.
A girl called.
Oh, I don't.
Is it just him make a con save, or
Because
is
he
it...
makes a con save, right?
It says on a hit.
Oh.
So I figured I'd roll.
Can I see?
Yeah, it's a plus. It's a +7 to hit. So.
Is that Paul's
Yeah,
exterior
Ray of
cooling fan?
Exactly.
Is it
He's
RGB?
heating up a little bit, so he has to kicking it.
I mean, he does. He does.
Oh, okay. So
produce
you
a lot
roll a
of
hit to see
steam
if you do
that's
damage,
venting
and then
out.
he makes a con
But
save to
does he
see
have
if he's
RGB
poisoned.
fans?
So roll to hit.
You'd have to open them up.
Please.
You got
Oh.
RGB lights at least.
With a +7.
Yeah, +7. I'm just seeing
His
if my
eye.
Well, then we only know
artificer,
his
because I've been
R.
reading
His R.
about.
We don't know if it's G. No, it's G. It's RG.
You don't
We don't know if it's
know
B.
built for
We don't know
success.
if it's
Yes, built for
G.
success. Wait, does not count. Oh, I don't know if this counts or not.
So thank
You can add 1d4 to one attack, ability check, or saving throw you make, and can do so after seeing the d20 roll, but before the effects of the roll are resolved.
So go and roll a d20.
7. But I have a +7, so it's 14.
Okay.
Plus another 2, so 16.
AC of 17.
Shit!
Damn it!
So close.
But it's not. Oh wait, no, I have to make the 8. But he has to.
So I believe with that it misses.
Okay. So it just and it just falls flat.
No.
Green energy comes on, just goes and it goes.
And really, some little goop got at the end of a nozzle thing, whatever, and it's got all.
The nozzle.
I haven't used this one in a
Yeah.
while.
Is there anything you want to do in your turn?
The spray, the silly string, whatever, and it gets stuck a little bit in there, and so everything just clumps up flat and
Currently,
just drops
how
off
far
like
am
it's
I
too
from
heavy.
the? Because I know
The
I
nozzle.
moved my full thing to be within 90 feet of him, so I'm still at 90 feet away from him.
Yeah.
He's actually closer now. He's 40.
Why is
40
it
feet?
50 feet away, I think.
50 feet away. Okay.
Nothing.
What?
Yeah, that's my action for him.
Okay. With that, Cumulus, no, you're on deck.
I'm right here with you,
Damn
buddy.
good.
I'm right here with you.
Not for long.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry.
Is that a
I'm
threat?
gonna hang on. Let me
Am I
make sure
in
something
danger?
real quick.
You're about to be.
Oh.
Oh, that is a bonus action. Dang it.
Ooh. You can't leave him to his
So
death.
the guy is
Under
50
set,
feet
and,
away
you know,
from
push him
me.
away off the dock.
He's in melee with you. Travis is.
Oh, he's up with me.
He's in melee with you.
Oh no, yeah, I'm next with you then.
Okay.
He's also
Okay.
melee with me.
He
left.
passed you So he went past
okay.
you to attack them.
And your reaction was used for uncanny dodge.
And he just hit me along the way or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he walked past you, he just
Okay.
sliced your arm.
Now I
and then
gotcha.
he
Makes sense.
attacked.
And is all the other guards also with us?
So there are currently 6 thugs in play.
Yeah.
Not including all the ones that have cowered or died.
Yeah.
And one of them is is fighting POML.
Yep.
4 of them are helping out Travis, and one of them is on a boat still,
Okay.
unloading something.
Okay. Okay.
So you're currently surrounded by 3 enemies.
I look at Atreus, and I'm gonna use my. Hang on, I gotta.
Just Travis. Not a Travis.
Yeah, Travis.
No.
Travis.
Okay.
Kratos' son.
That's what I kept hearing was Atreus.
No, that's fair.
Boy.
Travis.
Travis.
My name is Travis, lass.
Hello, my name is
Don't talk to me.
Draven. Like Draven. Like no, Draven.
A pleasure to meet
Like,
you,
yeah, Draven.
Atreus.
No. Listen what I'm saying.
So I gotta use.
Draven.
Okay. Sorry, I had to read up on my ability really fast.
You're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my
There you
blood maledicts.
Ooh.
Her eyes, the little starries, look kind of like a blood red. Like the or like the blues were, they turn kind of red.
Shifting from a blue to a purple to a sickening blood red.
Yeah, it's kind of blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at him, and I'm gonna use the blood curse of bloated agony, which causes a creature to painfully swell until the end of my next turn. For the duration of this curse, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and suffers 1d8 necrotic damage. If it makes more than one melee ranged attack during its turn.
And then you're
Alright,
amplifying
Gavin.
it because
he's loaded.
you don't need to deal damage for yourself unless you
swell.
So I'm going to
He's
amplify it since
It's
I
just when
take
you have like the
damage
gas
for
and your
it.
stuff like
Only times 10.
The curse will last for 1 minute. At the end of
Only.
each of its turn, the cursed creature can make a con saving throw. On the success, the curse will end.
Okay, so he takes 1d8 damage right now.
Because if it makes more than one melee ranged attack during its turn. It just painfully swells and has disadvantage on the
So he
attack.
doesn't take any damage right now.
Okay.
Not
But
right
if he
now.
makes more than one attack, he takes damage.
so one attack fine, second attack not fine.
And you saw he make 3 attacks, so you're gonna get the mileage out of this. Alright, so that's your bonus action?
That's my bonus action.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your self-damage, since you
As he
amplified it.
starts
Already
swelling.
So why don't you go ahead and mark yourself as taking that damage.
Yep,
You have
I
your
did.
action left.
Yep, I do. So, I am going to.
Let me turn down the
You know what?
music a little bit.
Let's just wait a minute. Is that? I'm just gonna use Sacred Flame again.
No, Glitch is bigger, therefore the sound must be more.
So.
Oh shit, that's right.
so
the
make
speakers
me
are
a
bigger.
dex save.
8 plus your... Oof.
That's gonna be a 8.
Hey, Sacred Flame.
So that's 2d8 radiant.
2d8.
Yep.
Is he within melee?
He's in front of me.
And was he at disadvantage on dex saves, or was that dex
Disadvantage
checks?
on. Oh, sorry. Let me go back really quick.
But isn't Sacred Flame like a range?
Disadvantage on strength and dex.
Oh, no, it's a
checks.
save. Never mind.
Checks. Got it.
It's a save, not a roll.
Wasn't.
You're
or-
fine.
oh.
Like doing acrobatics or
Oh,
athletics,
okay. I was
something
kind of like,
that.
wait a minute. So he
He failed. Did 2d8 damage.
How's this
Ooh!
boss looking?
Damn near full damage.
15 damage.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
Hey! He's bloated and he just got caught on fire.
Pop him like a balloon.
I guess locking eyes with him, my eyes turning red, and then as he sees that, he starts feeling like that. I feel like he would feel heat with the bloatedness, and then everything lights up. I want to like to his chest and
no!
sorry, and then I just want that to just pulse into him.
So you start glowing with the same color as the as that vine that's raising into the sky, and you put your hand on his chest, and you see as that kind of like glowing is pushed through your arm into his chest, and you can hear the sound of his ribs snapping as his entire body just pops as he is overfilled with this kind of energy as like a wave of like heat and light just gets pushed out of him. And his vacant corpse just flops over and off the dock.
We have ships available now. Let's make our way. And she... Wait, no, never mind. There's so many people attacking.
There's dudes there.
No. You say that?
Yeah.
You say that? And all of Travis's guys around you go, can we join you on that? Can we just... They drop their weapons. Can we go on that? Can we... They look at their dead boss. Do you have room for more?
I think we're good for that, seeing as how you had a terrible...
loyalty out of you.
Yeah. Really?
Children get on first.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Hey, Gary! And Gary, who's currently 1v1ing. I feel like I'm
like, stab you! I'm gonna do it for you!
Let me women children on first! And
we're done!
And you guys, defeating Travis, automatically gain the loyalty out of all of the thugs.
Hey!
Okay.
We got crew.
Am I still large?
We got
You are
miscellaneous
still
crew.
large
Oh my
for a little bit longer.
Ooh, it's
Let me change.
Miriam toddling up like,
Um,
Miriam. No, wrong name. Glitch.
Let me see how many thugs are still
to
alive.
pick you up.
I am very big now.
So, as the 6 remaining thugs, 2 of which are bleeding heavily, is that right?
One is, yeah.
Yep, yeah. They're so two thugs that are bleeding heavily, and 4 ones that were just getting ready to fight the rest of you. All like put down their weapons and it's like, yeah, no, we're cool. We're glad to change affiliations and
Extermination protocol.
Cumulus would wait for that redheaded chick and would walk with her.
Yeah, as soon as she sees Travis explode, she walks up and was like, "Cool, that certainly does what I needed you to do." And she just yells out to the rest of the crowd, who she had been basically kind of doing crowd control to make sure no one else fucked with you guys while you guys were doing business. And she's like, "Everyone, to the ships!" And a wave of hundreds of people start flooding all of the ships.
Oh god.
Which you start having to kind of carefully walk down, but after a few seconds you begin to shrink back down to size.
So now holding Miriam like a cat. You know, you hold a cat. So you just
just like
Miriam's just sitting there with her hands like this, just like, oh, we're getting small again.
You squeeze the cat. You squeeze the cat. You squeeze the cat to hold it.
that was a lot of fun. I can't wait for it to happen again.
That was very fun. Let's go back to the blue color.
Let's see.
Sorry, I lost my
Alrighty.
there.
Following Captain Elena Startel,
There's a thin sheet of blood over Saul.
all of you... you have a nose?
I just wanted to, as a flavor thing, tell shout out, Betsy, Bosco, cover our escape. If any of them get close, take care of them.
And Bosco will go just kind of fly off nearby and start helping the guard by shooting a couple of these astral little blight
What does
things.
Bosco look like? Do you have a picture of Bosco?
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I do.
With that,
Oh my god.
I'm sure some of you at least know.
Good old Bosco.
so Bosco is currently
Bosco.
shooting some people. With that, all of the hundreds of people start flooding their way onto the 3 ships, not including you guys, but including Travis's former crew. 60 souls make their way onto the Moondancer, as well as you do. And as you all get onto the ship, the other 2 make their way and start heading out for the waters. The earthquakes are getting worse and worse by the passing second, and they begin setting off going through the waters. And there's a little bit of unrest as some people are like starting to worry, like, we already have everyone, why aren't we moving? And as soon as Sartell sees that like there isn't any nearby things, everyone's gotten on board, pulls off the ropes, and you all look as the crystalline vine continues to coil upward, scraping the sky. From the arbor, you can see similar vines miles away from the city, having also burst out of the world and reaching skyward. As the Moon Dancer clears the harbor, Captain Sartell stamps her boot hard against the deck of the ship. Flapjack! Take us up! And suddenly, the entire galleon lifts and creaks as it rises out of the water and into the air. The world falls away beneath you as Moon Dancer flies through the clouds and into the starry abyss of night.
And there's 60 plus additional souls here.
Yeah, there's 60 souls
that don't know about space travel.
Look, things are a little bit weird right now. And with that, end the session.
Wow.
We have a whole
We're
night
at
now.
3:07.
Fuck.
So yes, the
Okay.
ship lifts away, and you guys are through the clouds, past
up?
the sky. No.
Yikers! I forgot the Star Trek thing. I forgot we were on a planet that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The Prime Directive has been violated.
Faerun is fucked.
I think, yeah, like with something like fucking this going on, like
The world is ending. We're about to watch it go. As
Okay.
these giant
Open up like a-
plants are just like.
Ego.
Just open up like a flower. Yeah.
Just gotta break it, a world open like a seed.
Wow.
Let me start. I want to. While we're still recording, I want to pass
I
around
think
a
it's time to
photo.
exterminate us this planet.
How'd everyone feel? How was first session of campaign proper? Real characters.
that we
That was a lot of fun.
Pretty good.
I did cool
I need to do more homework, but I love it.
Here is Captain Elena Startell. I should have showed y'all earlier.
She's cute.
So her and Travis actually did look kind of similar.
I bet they're siblings.
Yes.
Like blood. They shared blood.
I mean, it's both red.
Might have grown up in the same community.
Okay.
Just
Might have-
coincidence they both have red hair.
Yeah, they both have like different shades of red, but like
And
similar outfits.
Okay.
Similar enough outfits.
From the same place.
And with that, the Spelljammer is lifting the sky. Yeah,
That was a fun session.
thank you.
That was really good.
I'm so excited.
It's begun.
It has begun. Feels good to have started it finally. Should we record the? Do you want to record the aftercare, or do you want to just have it be?
Nah, that's us.
Record.
That's us.
All right. Well then, we will be back for another session of Spelljammer in due time. Say bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Oh no.